one.
Hello. Hello.
I feel so alone.
Thanks so much. Feel so alone.
Oh shit. Where you at, Backwoods?
I feel like I'm a gangster coming from the ghetto.
All right, we good. We good. What up? What up? What's going on with y'all? Let you say hi, Backwoods. I'm gonna let you say hi real quick, man.
Hello. How you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Wake the fuck up. Y'all can go fuck yourselves and then some. Hello, wake the fuck up. Hello.
We getting demonetized on this motherfucker, let me tell you. We preparing. We preparing for demonetization.
I'll send you $3.95. You know all these motherfuckers together in the chat ain't worth more than that.
Talking shit. Talking shit. What's up, everybody? What's going on with you? See, me and Backwoods hit each other up and we said, man, there's gonna be a lot of lonely, cold ass, ice having, snow drifting peoples out there. So we wanted to do community service and come to you live and give you some entertainment. Some entertainment. So here we are. Now it's all up to Backwoods.
Hey man, you know, it's just one of them days, you know, I mean, where we just want to go insane. You know, no, I'm just saying, you know. No, we was talking about it, you know, the snow's moving in on us, the ice, they've already canceled the fucking schools and businesses and shit and canceling ball games around here. And it's hitting quite a bit all the way, you know, for a long stretch across the country. And a lot of people are going to be sitting at home tomorrow not doing shit. You know, y'all sleeping asses ain't, you know, people been working and shit. And because I know I did. I didn't have to work today, because it was raining. Man, my ass slept all day, man, like a lazy fucker, man.
Man, we're going to get a ton of rain, but it said on my weather bug, it's going to be like 55 degrees here, man. It ain't even going to be cold around these parts for the next 2 days. Y'all getting all that cold shit. Not us. Not us, Jack. But it's all good, man. I wish we was getting it, man. I really do, man. I wish we was getting like a foot of snow and shit, man. I love it. At least once a year I'd like to have it, but we haven't gotten it lately, man. We barely get anything.
But
6 inches. What's up?
You would.
Man, what?
Is that about all you can give, bro? 6 inches?
Oh man. On a good day. If I do some tugging first.
Right? Like, hey, wake up!
I'm getting old, Jack. I'm getting old.
Wake up, motherfucker.
Be shrinking. be shrinking.
Got stuff in front of you smiling and shit.
No wonder Niecy been in a bad mood the last week. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Pilgrim? Heirloom, what's going on? Susanna, Awkward Texan, what's up? Mrs. Prepping Plumber, what up?
Prepping Plumber.
Random, what's going on with you? Man, it's good to see everybody, man. We just chilling, man. We just want to do a live, hang out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else to do. Anybody wants to jump up here with us, man, throw the word out there, man. I'll throw the link out there. I don't care. Shit, this is we hanging out tonight. This the snowstorm party. You know what I'm saying? The snowstorm party. But there is some shit going on. We do got some shit to talk about now. Mm-hmm. There's some shit going on, man.
See, man, I thought you was my brother, Tribe. Thought you was my brother, man.
What happened?
Go and say it, man. I'm gonna say it. Man, I was over there talking about, man, the snow and the ice and shit moving in, the shit about to go down. Power lines, apocalypse is about to hit, man. At my house, man. You ain't even asked me if I got any of my preps ready, man. I can't believe that, man.
Cause I know you prepped, brother. I know you prepped. You 100. You 100, brother. Shit. Monique, what up? Ghost Prepper, what's going on with you?
All these cool ass people in the chat, man. What's up? What's up?
Shit, just drop the link anyway. Even if nobody clicks on the motherfucker, let's just have a link in there for a second. Just so I feel right. So I don't feel greedy.
Don't be scared.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What's up, Mrs. Prepping Plumber? What's up? SKM Keith, what's going on with you? Aaron Q, what's good?
I'm Keith. Hey,
dude. I wasn't even sure if anybody was gonna get like the notifications and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
it came out.
Like shit, man. We did this in like 15 minutes, man. See what happens. See what happens.
Yeah, man. I went out there and started the generator up and shit and got it all. Let it warm up. Motherfucker run smooth. Filled it to the top. Dumped all my gas cans into my truck tank. Went down, filled all my gas cans up. Filled up a propane bottle. I had one propane bottle that wasn't full, so I went and had it topped off. Got the candles out.
You putting in big work.
Got the
putting in big work.
Yeah. Went and bought some new batteries today took the ones out of a couple of lanterns I got, like this. I took the batteries out because they've been in there since last year. They still work, but they was a little dim. And put fresh ones in, and then some of the ones I had in my preps, I put them in the lantern and put new ones into my preps that I bought today.
Nice, nice.
I'm ready.
You got a snow shovel and shit?
Nah, man. Hell, I got a 4-wheel drive.
Oh shit.
And a 4-wheeler.
Oh shit. Man, I got a bunch of those. You can buy you know how you can buy the bags of salt to put on the ice if it's on your sidewalks and shit? I was in CVS. This was a couple years back, honestly. And they had all the biodegradable stuff that's like safe for dogs and cats and shit like that. They had it all on sale. It was like $12 a tub, but I got it for $1 a tub. And I got like 12 of them. You know, I just bought them out because it was at the end of the winter. They were trying to make room in CVS. Man, I bought them all up. I still got like 8 of them, man. It's a hell of a deal, man. Y'all got to check out CVS and Walgreens and shit like that, man. You can catch coffee like 70% off. Toilet paper real cheap. You know what I'm saying? Well, laundry detergent be cheap as shit in CVS.
I got regular shovels and shit like that, man. But I mean, we ain't buying no snow shovels because hell, it don't ever snow enough here, man. I mean, once or twice, maybe 3 times a year, and it's usually gone within 2 days. 3 days because the sun comes out and it's like a warm front will come in and it'll get like 38 degrees, and sun shining. Hell, that shit'll melt away, man.
Right. What's up, Arkansas living? What's going on with you? He probably looking forward to that shit too, man. I know y'all Arkansas dudes be
Yeah.
liking that shit. Y'all be liking that shit.
Man, he probably ain't gonna get no snow down there, man. He live in a swamp and shit, man.
Flintstone girl, anti-at-Jack, man. I always mess up that name. Anti-at-Jack. What up? What up? Them long ass receipts, no doubt. No doubt. They be giving you fucked up coupons too. Like, I go in there and get, like, you know, some laundry detergent and some Lysol spray. They give me a fucking coupon for douche and tampons or some shit. I'm the fuck? Fuck is
Man,
this?
you should buy the shit, man. It's on sale. And I mean, man, it could be a prep, man. I mean, you think some woman that ain't been, you know, and shit hit the fan for 2 months, man, and she ain't got nothing, you know, I mean, come on, man. We all gonna be funky and shit, man. I mean,
No, it'd be dumbass coupons though. They be having like a douche machine that costs like $250 and they give you like $3 off. Like, who the hell, you know what I'm saying? You gonna save me $3 on $250, man? Come on, man. I ain't never gonna use. You wasting trees, dang it. You're wasting trees. It's a sign from God, the end. No doubt, no doubt. It'd be some bullshit, man. It'd be some bullshit.
right,
So what's-
Niecy. See, at least somebody finally knows what I've tried to say before, man. Why the hell does douche taste like motherfucking flowers and shit, man? I mean, who the hell wants to taste a flower? Man, why can't that shit be like biscuits and gravy or some motherfucking steak and potato and shit?
Tastes like a glazed donut. Tastes like a glazed donut.
Man, like have it in purple Kool-Aid and shit, man.
Corn Pop, what up?
Tell me
What's
some
up
purple
with you?
Tell me some purple Kool-Aid don't taste good.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't fuck with purple like that, man. I don't fuck with purple like that.
Purple Kool-Aid.
I like the red, man. I like the fruit punch Kool-Aid. Fruit punch Kool-Aid, man. Just eat pineapple. I heard that too. I heard if you eat pineapple, make it taste good. You know what I'm saying? Make it taste good. I ain't on no Jeffrey Dahmer shit neither.
Look, listen to all of them, man. What, you ain't supposed to taste it. What are you using it for mouthwash? Did it go over their head or what?
You're not supposed to taste it.
I guess that went over their head and shit, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Tribe's like, shit, man. Here we go.
Hannibal Lecter shit. Aaron Q. No doubt. Press one. Cali, what up?
Yvonne,
What's up with you?
this is whatever hour. It's no telling
Hell
what
yeah.
set up in here.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, when do we ever do a, just out of the blue live, man? I don't do them too much anymore. You know what I mean? Always trying to set shit up and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Get shit together, man. Have people hanging out and shit, man. It's a rough life, y'all. Yvonne, what's up? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
See,
You can make that motherfucker like one of them cream-filled donuts too.
Oh shit, man. Can't eat it after that.
No,
I think it's can't eat it after that. Man, what the hell are we talking
Or
about?
it's not suggested.
Are we still live? They already cut this damn live, man. Hi, Homestead, what's up with you? What's up? Silverback, what's going on? Man, what the hell are all y'all doing up? What the hell are all
Man, ain't
y'all
nobody-
doing up?
Ain't nobody got to go to work tomorrow, man. It's all snowing and storming, and it's the snow apocalypse, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I keep
Eddie
telling people, hail the apocalypse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rejoice.
We don't.
We
Never
are
know
pure. You know, in that movie Split or whatever, man, that's why I put it in the title. Rejoice. I know y'all seen the movie Split. That shit off the chain. Huh? Your heart is pure. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Heart is pure as the white driven snow.
Doc Mac, what up? G2, what up? Try not to miss nobody, man. I'd be seeing, if I miss somebody, somebody else will say hi to them, and then I can catch them. If your shit looks like a lemon-filled donut, you might want to consult a doc. This is perfect plumber. Just don't play, man. I'm telling you.
I know. That's what I was just laughing about, man. That's why I was sitting there reading and laughing and shit.
No doubt, no doubt. Oh yeah, I hear that, De'Aaron. Sucks working at home, man. You never get a day off because of something. You know what I'm saying? Garrett, what's going on with you? You got a notification? Damn. Maybe I need to do more spur of the moment. More spur of the moment lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it be like that.
No, don't do it.
Man,
Playing with the buttons. Playing with the buttons, man.
Just Josh talking about don't do it, man. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. Who is that rude motherfucker?
Oh shit, they pressing one. They pressing one. Press one.
Did you put the link up there?
Yeah, yeah. Man, they want to watch us, man. They want to sit back in the chat and just watch us, man. That's cool. That's cool. I'm down with it. Matrix, what's up with you? What's up with you? NorCal, Prepper Jason, what's up? What's going on? Sherry Leach, what's up? Damn, this is cool, man. Everybody chilling. What up, fat man? What's going on with you? Man, I don't know if anybody else going live tonight, man. I seen a couple people live. I know Ark Wildman was live for like 3 hours or something. I don't know if he's still live or not. Monographs live? Oh, Monographs live. Stuart, what's going on with you? You know, you ain't supposed to talk about other people's lives when you're live because it make people go see their lives. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep them trapped on your live.
Every time I ever went over to that one you just mentioned, I don't ever know what the hell's going on, man. It's too much secret monographs.
Oh, that's because you got to be a diehard follower. If you're a diehard follower, then you know exactly what's going on at all times. He let you know. He let you know.
He started talking about the classroom, man, and I was like, damn, I'm having fucking flashbacks, man, because I used to skip class all the time and shit, man. I was like, I'm lost as motherfucker when I do go up in there.
I hear that shit, no doubt.
The shit was like when I was a kid, man. God dang.
Kimbo, what up? Man, the chat's flying, man. That's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all are here. We just chilling. We just hanging out. You know what I mean? Doing the damn thing. Ain't had shit to do. We know y'all in some of y'all in some snowy places. So, you know, we wanted to hit y'all up. Yeah. Gotta have the tunes. Come on, y'all gotta dance with me now. It's about to kick in. Gonna give y'all some hard bass and blow your speakers. Hey, did any of y'all see that? I think it was San Diego, man. There was a couple videos. I forget who it was from. It was it's a Puerto Rican dude, man. He puts out like tons of videos every day. GPS or GS. Man, they're showing pictures of like hundreds of tanks or some shit that they're getting ready to load up and ship off, man. And I heard we're getting ready to put shit in. Who was it? Just Josh that told me that we're getting ready to put stuff in Romania and Poland, right? We're getting ready to load up Poland and man, I'm telling you, man. We left all that shit over there in Afghanistan, and now we're gonna start shipping a bunch of shit to these other man. I'm telling you, we suiting up, man. We suiting up. It's coming. It's coming. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, it's coming.
If you look at the way that everything's going, man, with the economy, the food shortages, all the bullshit that's going on, and all the resistance now against the whoo, you know what I'm saying? They got to do something, man. They got to do something.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I heard? You know what I heard? You know what I heard backwards? I heard Putin ain't allowed to invade Ukraine. He can't go into Ukraine because he don't have a Jabberwocky, man. So he ain't allowed to go, you know, cross borders and shit.
Well, you know, I don't think that's gonna stop him if he decides to go. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny as shit though when I heard it, man. Somebody put up a meme or something and said, "Don't even worry about Putin. He can't cross over into Ukraine because he don't have the Jabberwocky." I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Man, hey, Canada, man, Canada. They done I think it was Tim Pool, so he's pretty trustworthy with the news and shit. But he said that they canceled the tax on the you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, that's a step. You know what I'm saying? Then I heard that they were thinking about using military and backed off of that. Said, nah, we ain't gonna do no shit like that. Man, I'm telling you, man. Now there's I seen some lady. Now this is all like videos and stuff of other people, and I can't remember everybody but some lady like got in front of all the people. She was like a conservative politician in Canada, and she was like going at Trudeau, you know what I'm saying? Going on his ass. And then when she got done talking, everybody in that joker was like, so man, hey, look, more power to Canada, man. If Canada can be the ones that push a movement and wake motherfuckers up, and it should be, you know, Canada should have stood up. You know what I'm saying? They've been fucked with for 2 years straight, man. It's about damn time they took the initiative. And I'm not saying it's about damn time like shitting on them, but I'm just saying like bam, it's great. Y'all doing the damn thing. Y'all finally said, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. We going for it. And they doing the damn thing, man. I give them so much props, man.
You know what? You know the thing about it is, Tribe, is that all these other countries, seems like to me that they're first in line and we're standing at the back of the fucking line waiting to be an American. Just saying.
See, I gotta disagree with you, man. I gotta disagree with you.
Oh,
because think about it, man. Think about this. There's a whole lot of motherfucking United States that ain't what they gotta stand up for, man. There ain't no mandates. There ain't no. Our Supreme Court's knocking shit down one by one. Like we don't really have. I mean, we have other reasons to where we could fire it up, but I mean, as far as that stuff, like, I mean, there's a couple states, but most of the people in those states are followers, sheep, motherfuckers anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, I'm saying, you know, I've been seeing stuff on there about the. I'm trying to make sure I don't go too far here. The voter.
Let's go far, brother. Let's go far.
The motherfuckers are securing up the fucking voting laws in a bunch of fucking states and checking through their shit and saying, hey, we about to fucking do this fucking thing for real in these coming elections and these midterms. And we need to get out there as Americans, you know, for our part of what's going on with all these motherfuckers like Canada and all this. We need to get out.
Where he come from?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Tribe.
Don't do it.
Damn, you already done it.
That's it. We handing it over, Backwoods. We handing the fucking show over. We got a superstar in the house, man. It's over.
With that.
Well, he is the leader. He is. Man,
Hey, the funniest thing was when I made sandwiches picture a whole picture, and she got mad, and she didn't even have her camera on. Remember that shit? I
Mhm.
put sandwich up as a big picture, and she's like, "Stop!" And I'm like, "Why? You ain't even on the motherfucker."
Yeah, man.
Well,
What's up with you, man? What's up with you?
I'm waiting.
I think we should show respect to Just Josh because he's the leader
Hell no.
of the big group, man. And
We're not worthy.
I'm bowing down to you, bro.
We're not worthy.
I'm one of your soldiers, man. Tell
I
me
don't
what to do, brother. I'm there.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Nope.
I need information. Information.
Shit's moving, man. Shit is. Am I too loud? Do I sound okay?
Nah, you sound great. You
Shit's-
sound great.
Bro, shit is moving, man. All right. Did you hear about the USS Cole going to the United Arab Emirates?
Nah.
That's gonna be that. We're positioning assets to put a firm grip on Iran. That's
No
what that,
shit.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, a couple F-22 Raptors, couple F-35s, and the guided missile destroyer is headed that way right now. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, the pieces of the chessboard are being put in place. Seriously. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about any of our pieces being over there towards China?
They're gonna have to put something there. No, but they're gonna have to put something there. Seriously.
But don't we already have like fleets of ships over there and shit though? Like we keep a fleet over there in the China Sea and whatnot.
Yeah. So the situation I was just telling you about with the UAE, right? We have a military base there. They've been shooting down rockets that the Houthis been trying to lob to destroy oil fields for like years now. They got the Patriot missile system shooting them down, but now all of a sudden we gotta get this guided missile destroyer. We gotta get these expensive ass jets out there. Bro, they're putting the pieces in place. Yeah, they're gonna have to. For China, they're gonna have to start moving some kind of assets. They're gonna be slick about it, but y'all just watching like the next couple days, the next couple weeks. There's gonna be more movements, more military asset movements.
What you think about because you told me about this, but what do you think about them messing with the planes and shit? You know, Russia shutting down the signals and shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, Russia told them straight up. They was like, look, we know you're doing it. Stop it. And Russia was like, okay, we're not going to, but you do not want to be a part of this upcoming conflict. You need to be neutral moving forward. That's how crazy this whole thing is, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
And I think Russia got a little something up their sleeve, man. That's just my opinion.
Of course.
I think America does. I think America's got something up the sleeve. I ain't doing it, man. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what I'll go down fighting. I'm going to back America 150%, man. It's just how it is. America is going to whoop some ass. The sleeping giant will awaken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of them motherfuckers, man.
I ain't scared. I'm just saying, I think Russia got something up their sleeve, man, and I think the attention is being drawn somewhere on purpose, man, so that other actions are going to happen whilst our attention is over there.
Yeah. Hey, backwards, you know what Putin said?
What's that?
He said, prophecy is on my side.
You know what he also said about 6 years ago? He said, Americans, if you're smart, you will not give up your weapons.
Yeah. Ottawa, Canada. Did you hear about that one?
Talk to me.
So what did Northern always call them? Like sparkly socks or something? Twinkly socks?
Northern girl?
No,
North Shore.
Yeah. He'd be like sparkly socks.
Yep.
Sparkle
socks.
Yeah, he's trying to call in the army to take care of. He's like calling the army.
Did I not say that the other night?
Yep.
Remember that? I said, what if they call in the army?
Yeah.
And they're minions and stuff, and they say, okay, y'all are shutting down the trucking and the supplies to the people. And I said this the other night, man. I told you, man, it's about to come to a head, bro.
Man, Canada.
You better put them dukes up, man.
Bro, and they look, the police want the army to come in because they think that the people that are protesting may be armed. It's Canada. You know what I'm saying?
They may be.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say the other night. I was like, what if they just walk up to them armed and all these truckers and be like, dude, what, we're taking over. I mean, what's going to happen?
Yeah, for anybody that's seen that second video I dropped, and that was straight from the live that we did was it Monday night? Was it Monday night? No, that was Friday night. YouTube held that motherfucker up for like an hour. And it was already downloaded and everything, and it wasn't showing up. And then I finally found it, and it said no views. And I knew at least I get one view. So I went to it in the studio, and it had a thing underneath it. It said, being processed, we'll let you know, whatever. But I had never seen that before. And there was some shit talk in that, like about, I would say standing up, being strong and shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think YouTube was going to release it. And then I was like, oh shit, if they strike that, they're going to strike the live too. And then I'm really screwed. You know what I'm saying? But they released it, so it is what it is, man. You seem a little stressed, man. You seem like this shit, like you really been like,
shit is real. It's real, man.
Yeah, I hear you. You.
I think it could be the war of all wars. Too many things are lining up, man. We got the weakest leadership possible right now. Potato is not making these calls. He is not. Nah. So who is? Neocons? Industrial, the industrial, I don't want to say the first industrial complex. I mean, who is? Somebody is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Absolutely. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm taking it serious too, though. I'm taking it serious too, no doubt.
I advise everybody does, man. What up?
Hey,
I like that.
What's going on? Hey, I gotta protect this from the 5G.
Yes, sir.
That 5G will fuck you up.
Yeah, be careful.
Your volume is just a little high, brother. Just a little high.
Yeah, be careful with that 5 to the thing.
I got better.
I'm taking it serious too, man. But when I get on these lives and shit, man, I try to have some fun. This is a spur of the moment. We, ice apocalypse going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking it serious too, man. I sit back and watch this shit, and I'm like, man, I'm just waiting for the shit to pop off, man. I really am.
I think it's gonna be like either the end of the Olympics or somewhere.
Let me ask you this though. Yeah. Do you think that because with all the shit's going, it's like if you get in a fight with somebody, you almost want to be the first motherfucker to punch a motherfucker in the mouth, man, because you get that first hit in, and you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's on. You take control, be on the offensive. You know what I'm saying? Not the defense. Do you think Russia might try to take a shot first? You think Russia might? You think China might try to take a shot first?
Nah, we're coming.
You think who's gonna take the shot then, man? You think we gonna take it?
Nah, hey, we fight dirty though.
Nobody's going to take a shot. They're just waving peckers around. Mine's bigger than yours, except for Biden. Biden's like, slip it in me, guys. I don't have one.
I can't believe that, man. There's too much movement. We're doing too much shit. It's been going on for too long. I can't see this calming down, man. I don't know how bad it'll get, but I can't see it just blowing over. There's too much movement going on, and we're doing more and more each day. Now we got tons of fucking tanks and shit all lined up, getting loaded up to move over. We start putting troops and shit in Poland and machines in Romania and shit, man. After we just dumped all that shit in Afghanistan, I can't see it, man. I can't see it.
No, I'd be more worried if the army and that wasn't getting rid of all these soldiers that refused to get the Fauci ouchie. Now, if they decide not to get rid of them, then I'd be a little bit more concerned. But they're getting rid of what 50, 60,000 servicemen right now just because they won't get the Fauci ouchie.
Yeah. What about this one though? How perfect is the timing of this thing, man? You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming. You know, everything's going down. You know, coming to an end. You know what I mean? We can live again. We can go out and do our thing again. But shit, it's a hell of a war buildup. It's you know what I'm saying? It's like you turn a page of the playbook.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
just
no
posturing. It's just posturing.
I hear you, man. But it's a hell of a posture.
I swear. I think they've been posturing for the last couple years. Now they mobilizing. But you know, hey, I respect everybody's opinions, man. That ain't nothing but the truth. Like, I hope you're right, man. I know there's others that feel that way.
I hope I'm wrong. I want a
hope you're
war.
right.
I want to kick some Nazi ass.
I don't want nothing to do with it, man. I want to save my preps. I don't want to have to use them.
Bro, actually, tomorrow I'm looking forward to experiment with some of my new preps that I haven't been able to use. I stepped out, you know where I'm at, Texas, Middle Texas. I stepped outside and I'm like, it's just like a cold, wet, rainy night. You know what I'm saying? So maybe things will freeze up overnight. But
Star Wolf, what's going on with you? Ben, never
right.
mind. What's up with you? Man, I'm seeing some new names. What's going on with y'all? Peter Smith, what's up?
That's right, man.
Yeah,
Bro.
no doubt.
Look. Okay, so Fat Man, I hear you, bro. I'm with you, man. I gotta get one of those tinfoil hats. Backwoods, what up? Look, when we talk about WW3 and this whole thing, right? A lot of times that goes straight to like conventional, like boots on the ground, missiles flying, nuclear, boom, everything's gone, bro. This thing is going to be drawn out. When it starts, it's going to be drawn out. It's going to be cyber first. It's going to be a long drawn. We will have CW 2.0 in the midst of WW3, in the beginning of WW3. We are going to have CW 2.0. Civil. You know what I'm saying? That
you see this shit? You see this shit, Just Josh?
Nope, I don't see nothing.
It's up on the screen. So they calling the inactives.
Man, no, bro, no, I'm trying to tell you. Man, I'm so glad that I'm gonna go through my preps, and hey, I'm so proud of myself, man. I didn't have to go and get extra gas. I drove past that shit because I'm good to go. I didn't have to run into Wally World and top off nothing because I'm good to go, bro. I'm sitting back and I'm hoping I get a chance to fire up the generator. You know what I mean? Cook
well, you should have stopped at Walmart just to watch the show. I mean, come on.
Too many people.
Grab some popcorn, just watch the weirdos walking by.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
we can't let it happen. We can't let it happen.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I was gonna do a video on that though, actually, man.
Josh.
Yes, sir.
You know,
You must be ready.
Damn right.
Doomer dude, what up?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Rip Curl, what up?
Absolutely.
Joy, what's going on with you?
That's what
Be
it's
prepared, not scared, people. That's right. You know,
Damn
that's
right.
right.
That's what it's here.
I wanted to ask you something, Just Josh, because you be my go-to when it comes to shit like this.
I don't have work in the morning. I'm good. What's up?
I heard somebody talking about Putin, and they said, well, why would he go after Israel if he's a Christian, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, well, there's a lot of people who believe that the people in Israel don't belong there. They ain't the real Israelites. I'm not saying that that's fact or nothing like that. I'm just saying this is what people believe.
Right.
I wanted to ask you, man. Do you think maybe he don't respect it? You think he respects Israel for what it is, or you think he thinks the same way some of these other people are thinking?
Man, I hear what you're saying. That's a really good question, and I've heard both sides of this this, I've heard both sides of this. Yeah, they're not the true people. Yeah, they are the true people. The Bible says that they're going to be overran, but then still, the God's going to come back and save them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. But to be honest with you, I think Putin just knows that Babylon falls. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he said he's read prophecy, and prophecy is on his side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if we are Babylon,
well, that's the whole question: is who is the Great Babylon?
Yeah.
There was another person that said stuff just like that, Josh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wait. Who was that person? First off?
Hitler.
Hey,
I'm just saying. And look what happened to his ass.
Yeah.
He's living in Boca Raton right now.
Yeah. Hey, that's the only thing. Mystery Babylon. If we are Mystery Babylon, we know how this plays out. If we are, the question is, are we?
But what other place could be Mystery Babylon? Because the United States wasn't. Most of the other countries were already countries mentioned in the Bible. Land mentioned in the Bible, and the United States was not.
Yeah, Sleeping Giant. Yeah,
I'm sending signals to somebody.
For real.
I thought he was dusting off fleas.
Probably. Cat been all over me all day. I've been wearing a hoodie and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk shit and say, "Oh, the end of times is coming. The end of times is coming." Hell, God Himself said He doesn't even know when the end of time is coming. So what makes these people think they're so damn brilliant? They can predict it.
Hold on, Jesus said.
Sorry,
he don't. Not
even
God.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No man.
So what makes it think that these people as humans have? I mean, where do they even get the audacity to think that they know more than God Almighty?
Well, nobody, but I mean, I can't speak for other people, but I bet I know I could speak for Tribe and Josh on what you were just saying, that none of us think we know exactly what's going to happen, exactly the timeline. All we're saying is as you read the Bible and you start to understand the Bible and Revelations and all the things that's going on, you start to see that there's a lot of things that are lining up.
Yes.
And I know that there were a lot of other people back in history that probably thought the same thing. Yeah. But you got to admit, we're a lot further along, you know what I'm saying, at this time right now than we were back then. So each day that passes is one day closer. That I'm sure we can agree on.
Agreed.
God's going to tell us when to head for the hills, and you better heed that warning.
Well, hey,
we prepare for that.
Yeah, He gave us the good book and a brain to decipher it, and the Holy Spirit to seek discernment and all that stuff. And just going off that, like, it's just we have the ability to totally demolish the entire planet. And right now, the knuckleheads are bumping fists and pumping their chest. It's a global deal at this point. It's NATO. It's NATO.
And see, in fact, man, we also have to agree that He also said, "I will come like a thief in the night. Nobody will know." So that it could happen 5 minutes from now. I mean, we just don't know, So being prepared to go through, the tribulation. They say that Christians are going to be called up before, but see, I can show you just as much literature that will say Christians are going to be called up 3.5 years into the 7 years, right? And then I can show you literature from a lot of these scholars that'll sit and tell you that you go until the end of the tribulation. So, we all really don't know, so we've got to be prepared.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm all for preparedness. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm just saying I got to take what people say with a grain of salt. That's all there is to it. People be saying, Josh was commenting about troop movements to
Yeah.
Iran. I'm like, you know what? I take that with a grain of salt. They're always moving people. I had an uncle in the Navy. He didn't know whether he was coming or going sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, but they're about we are going to go to war. The economy is too screwed in the whole world. The economy's screwed. Everything is just screwed. I'm telling you right now. I tried to tell people about the stock market, about getting your money out of there, and I'm telling you, the head economist who has had the most percentage of predicting things on stock market wise has said it's about to come to a crash.
And it has.
I don't doubt that.
Well, let's ask the chat. Let's ask the chat. Everybody in the chat, press 1 if you think war is coming like now, soon. Press 1 if you think it's coming. I want to see what the chat says, because I know there's people on both sides, I'm sure. Bug out Bushido, what up? Now I'd love to hear Bug. You know, I always love to hear Bug Out's points, man. He ain't gonna bullshit you.
NFT.
Look at all the ones. Look at all the ones.
K Marie talking about those NFTs.
I know, man. I want to sell. I want to sell a couple of those joints, man.
Hey, I gotta figure out how to make them. PT. Oh my God, backwoods, fat man.
Selling like crazy.
I saw a video today and it cleared up everything for me, man. It cleared up everything for me with metaverses, not one, but metaverses. And guess what? If we don't start, I know. If we don't start like tapping into it and understanding it, so
my bad. Go ahead. I'm listening, Josh.
You're good. If seriously, if we don't figure out how to tap into it or at least understand the economy of the metaverse, we could be left behind. Not that that's a good thing or a bad thing, but bro, I watched this video. I need to share this video, man. I saved it. It's going to be multiple metaverses, right? Multiple. Guess which metaverse we'll probably be in? The only one we can afford to be in. The brokest one possible.
Right.
They were talking about like Snoop Dogg has this property. He bought this metaverse property, and like some guy paid like $458,000 to be next to him, to be his neighbor. And I'm just thinking like that doesn't even make sense. It's not even real. Why would what? That look, Snoop Dogg, right? And his property, that's where he's going to be doing his concerts. So if you want to see Snoop Dogg, you're going to have to be able to make it over to his space. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to buy a ticket to go to Snoop Dogg's property to listen to him, to watch a Snoop Dogg show, to listen to a Snoop Dogg concert.
Damn it, GeoCities, that's where they fucked up.
Yeah. Man, it's going to be crazy. I don't really want to be a part of it.
Now, the powers that be, the elites, they kind of screwed up with this whole COVID thing. Because now, when a gentle country like Canada, when's the last time Canada went ape shit on something?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, now Canada finally decided to go ape shit about this COVID. So when a gentle country like Canada is going to go ape shit, you politicians, you elites, you done fucked everything up. Okay, you fucked up your plan.
Yep. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, but you got to understand that I'm telling you I believe that the war is going to come before the stock market crash, because they are going to. I'm telling you, this administration does not want all the shit that's going on. They talk so bad about the last administration, and now they're all the policies that they undone. They're starting to redo some of them, and they're starting to talk just like the last administration about the border and all that shit, and the fucking wars. And dude, I'm telling you, they don't. They know they are going to lose in the midterms, right? Mm-hmm. And they want to control the power and go into war and
Yeah.
keeping the stock market from crashing is going to keep them in power, because on a general basis, if you look throughout our history, a wartime president usually holds all the power.
Mm-hmm.
That's been pretty much our history, and that's why they are pushing it, because like Tribe said the other day, he watched that deal, and there's a bunch of countries that ain't, there's a lot of countries that are like, man, we just kind of need to back up and kind of
Yeah.
just try to have a little huddle here. And the United States is pushing this shit like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Josh, what are you gonna do if I say, Josh, me and my homeboys, man, we fixing to come be outside of your place, man, and
Yeah.
we're gonna put troops, we're gonna put our soldiers all around your place, man. We're gonna move our equipment in and shit. Are you?
No, don't do it. That's it right there.
Are you gonna think that we're there?
Just saying.
What's that?
Are you gonna think we're there just to be friendly?
No, hell no. Nah. No. At that point, it's gonna. If I don't defend my shit right now, I probably won't have it for very long. That's WRL shift. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we're gonna be called up to defend our own shit, but I don't think the world at this point is going to allow these idiots to fuck shit up and get into another war. I think the whole world is almost waiting to be united to overthrow all these governments, including our own.
I think that's gonna come after all the jacked up shit. I think after.
Yeah, it's coming a lot sooner. I think we've already dealt with some jacked up shit.
Yeah.
And people are tired of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking after there's no food, no deliveries, there's no electricity, there's no internet, people will be ready for anything.
No, not the internet. They can have everything but the internet. I need the internet. I can't live without it.
That. Anything pops off, that's the first thing that's going to go. The military has their internet, and that's all they need. They don't need us having the internet. We'll be videotaping shit and sending. It'll be on the internet. It'll be going to the enemy. They'll be seeing locations and where shit's at and stuff. They don't want that. They'll probably take down our internet first. It pops off.
Yeah, Doom, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, if you still have to go over there, if you're still called up as our military, and you get put over there, and them Russians and so forth start firing upon them, I'm telling you, they're not going to just stand there. Even if they don't like Biden or don't want a war or don't want to protect Ukraine, once you're over there, because you've got orders, you got to go, man, or they put you in Leavenworth, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once you're over there and they start firing on you, and they give the orders, and they're like, hey, hit back. I mean, you got to do something, else you can be shot for treason, for desertion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
I feel you, Mrs. Plummer. I feel you. Man, the chat's off the chain. I'm trying to keep up, man. Y'all are flying. That's what the hell I'm talking about, man. We in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, but you know what my theory is, though? You know what my theory is? And look, man, I'm telling you, look, I'm sitting back watching, what's transpiring before my very eyes. And I feel like T-Man's going to come back and straighten shit out.
Yeah. And dude, I mean, they're forcing your hand, exactly. And what have they been doing for the last 2 years? They're trying to force our hand on everything, man. They're putting it in our face, and they're doing the same thing to our soldiers. Our military. I mean, they're telling them, we're going to kick you out, and you're going to lose everything if you don't do this. And they're going to do the same thing if they say, hey, we're telling you to go over there, and you're going to defend them people's borders, and you're going to stand there and fight, or you're going to lose everything. I mean, they're forcing the hand, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. See, my thing is that, like, we have to have at least like 450, maybe 500 million pews in this country. I know the population is what, 350, somewhere around there, 300, 350, something like that.
Yeah.
They can't. No one, seriously, no one. There will never be boots on the ground from a foreign country. No one will come in here and take our pews. I know that the 2A. I know they're trying to, registrations, that type of thing.
Appreciate you, Alicia May. Appreciate you. Sorry, Josh.
Actually, Josh, there's more states now fighting for a constitutional carry. So
Yeah, they're gonna let us use that on each other, and then they're gonna let us expend those on each other.
That's what they want.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
but see, the problem with it is, Josh, is that that's what they want. That's what they've been pushing for. They tried that with the BLM stuff. They've been trying that all along, and we ain't bit on it yet. You know what I'm saying? We've been like, no, it ain't time.
Yeah. Right.
We're just steadily getting ready and steadily prepping.
Yeah.
And they're watching, and now they're coming after gun parts, which they have been. But I mean, they're coming after that.
Yeah.
They're trying to label us as this and that, and terrorist and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting back because the economy and their little slow burn on us to try to get us to jump has not been working. So the economy and all this stuff going on, it's all coming to a head at once.
Oh yeah.
And they can't control it no more. It's like they have to do something. Yep. So they're going to do the war thing first because they can't get us to bite on the fighting with each other. So now we've got the defenses, because I'm telling you, we're going to see foreign people. We are already seeing it, but I'm telling you, we're going to see foreign operatives on our own soil. We are going to be fighting here on our own soil.
Yeah, those foreign operatives are called bankers. Shit, look at China owns more of the United States than the United States owns.
Yeah.
But it's the bankers are only going to be paying for it. I'm talking about the soldiers on the soil. Look at the people they are shipping all over this freaking country that the Balsaki set up there and tried to deny the whole fucking thing. And there's video everywhere. Oh no, we ain't shipping. What are y'all talking about, man? We ain't shipping people all over the United States. And then you go and look at the videos, and they're all fighting age men.
Yeah.
Go look.
Yeah. You see this? You see this? Homeland Security official's house was raided by the FBI. Y'all hear about that?
Man.
And if y'all ain't following K Marie, make sure y'all get over there and follow K Marie. She comes with the real shit. Y'all just don't know.
Yeah,
yes, she does.
Yeah, backwoods. No, I'm glad you clarified that. The boots on the ground for me that I feel like, at least I think will never happen, is like seeing like the Red Dragon parachuting out of the back of, you know what I'm saying, cargo planes, and that ain't gonna happen. But what you're talking about definitely will happen.
Well, man, I mean, just go and look up all the people that they've been catching on the border over the last month.
Yeah,
dude, they caught a buttload of Syrians.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were not people fleeing for their lives.
They got a mission.
They were on a mission, dude. But
I got to give props real quick. I got to give props to this chat, man. I think without a doubt, I got to be the only live that has less than 100 people in it, and I almost got to put my chat on slow-mo. Man, we got the baddest ass chat in fucking YouTube. I don't give a shit how hard YouTube tries to slow us down or keep us from spreading. Shit, we here. We coming. We been coming.
Yeah.
I feel that shit, man. I feel that shit. I fucking love y'all, man. Press one.
This is a damn good chat.
Hell yeah. Press one. Let's get these numbers up. Shit. Let's let them know YouTube can't fuck with us. Shit.
Yeah, man. Crazy time.
Salute.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't mean to cut y'all off, man. Get it. Get it.
You didn't, man.
No, man. You done made us go squirrel now.
Yeah.
My bad, man. My bad. I get so hyped up the chat, man. The chat right there with us, man. We all just get it in, man. Get it in.
Yeah.
What?
What's
Hey,
up?
Hey, but I know it sounds crazy, man. But I'm telling you, I got this weird feeling. T-Man's gonna come back and straighten this shit up. I ain't saying it's a good thing. I ain't saying it's a bad thing. But yeah, and I don't even know if it'll make if he'll come back during the next election. It might even be before that.
Oh,
Man.
you talking about Trumpinator? Oh, you know he's going to be back real fast.
Now,
That
I will-
clarifies it right there.
I will tell you, man, it's a whole bunch of them Republicans up there. And don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to put nothing into it. I listen and I'm like, all right, we'll wait and see. But there's a whole lot of Republicans up there that's done said that they get the power and they are going to like file charges against the January what committee. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but let's tell the truth, man. Let's tell the truth. How many times do we hear about politicians saying they gonna press charges and lock somebody up? I mean, even Trump ran around for 3 years talking about he gonna drain the swamp. Swamp gained fucking water, and I ain't shitting on him, but I'm just saying, ain't nothing get drained. They took over. They fucking took over again. So man, when these motherfuckers talk that shit, I don't trust none of them. Sorry, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
man.
that's
none of them.
That's why I said it the first tribe. That's why I said when I started to speak that, I was like, I listen, but I'm like, all right, I'll wait and see.
That's all hype. That's all hype for us to be like, yeah, get them, and they ain't gonna do shit, man. They going out to lunch eating, swordfish and collard green linguinis and shit.
Eating $1,500 plates off our motherfucking dime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, you know it. Just like this war that's gonna happen.
Man,
comes off the back, our breaking our backs, making money in this country, man, producing things, working our asses off. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to know real truth, go look at people's wealth that's been involved in all this shit in the last 2 years. Go look at their wealth gain over the last 2 years. If you want to know what really fucking is going on, that's why I say, man,
I think our entire government should be.
Yeah.
All them fuckers up there done that insider trading shit. You know that? And then they come out and got caught. Some that watchdog, that government watchdog group exposed all that shit, and they were like, well, we might pass a bill that says we can't do that anymore. What Nancy Pelosi stood up there and said, we'll look at maybe passing a bill where we can't do that anymore. Shame, we shouldn't do that. And I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah. We need some we the people to investigate the entire government, every court, every police station, every FBI building, every CIA building, every DEA building. All of them should be under investigation, man. There's a whole lot of shit that's been going on for many a fucking years, man. And we the people need to do something, man, to rectify the shit. Fix it.
It's coming.
I mean, seriously, I guarantee you, if we did half of the shit that 80% of the politicians do, we'd be in prison, man. I mean, how many politicians have done treason? You know what I'm saying? How many politicians have just completely, they lined, it just makes me sick, and I can't help but to get on a rant about it, man, because they make me fucking sick.
I know.
They're fucking crooked as hell, man. They don't give a fuck about us. How many times have I said it? They don't give a flying fuck about us. None whatsoever. They preach to us to keep us in line and to keep us divided and praising. Yay, you said that? Okay, great. But they getting ready to go to war. They getting ready to kill a bunch of motherfuckers. And they're going to kill a bunch of us too, man. And it's going to be fucked up. And it ain't got nothing to do but money and power and bullshit.
Yeah. Look, man. Go ahead, Backward.
I don't disagree with you at all, but I do think it's some motherfuckers up there in the Congress that they don't like what's going on. I think it's some of them up there. I don't know if it's enough to really get something done. But I think it's some motherfuckers up there that really don't like what's going on, and they want a revolution. They want a revolt. They
Who?
want
Politicians?
Yeah, it's a few of them out there.
I don't think so.
They're gonna get it.
I'm telling you, it is.
No, I think that's how they fool us, man. I think that's how they fool us. They get a couple motherfuckers to say some. Watch these motherfuckers like Ted Cruz. Tell me that motherfucker ain't acting when he's in front of the camera.
I'm not talking about Ted Cruz.
I'm just saying. When they get in front of that camera, they start acting and start talking all weird and shit. When they go home, they don't talk like that.
All you got to do
change.
is
How much they change. Even the new ones that come in.
All you got to do is look at the January deal and who's being investigated.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, look at who's being investigated.
Bro,
before any fucking war ever happens, what's going to happen, I'll lay it down for you. This is what's going to happen within the next 10 years.
10 years? All right, I'm listening.
We're going to have a convention of the states. The convention of the states is going to limit Congress and senators to term limits. They're going to make some other changes with how they can spend money. But see, that's not all going to work. That's not going to work 100%. Then all those elitists that have invested in this digital currency, these Bitcoins, they're going to find out real quick how much of a joke that shit truly is when they go broke. Because look at Dogecoin or Dogecoin or whatever the fuck it's called. That was created as a fucking joke, you motherfuckers.
I made money on that.
It was a joke.
I made money on that.
Well, yeah, you can make money. Don't get me wrong. You can make money off of dog shit.
Yeah.
K. Marie, facts.
I jumped in
facts.
and jumped out.
But they're gonna learn. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but it's going to happen within the next 10 years. I'll guarantee it. I will lay down 10-1 odds on it.
Decade. There's going to be major changes within the next decade. That is absolutely for sure. Major changes. Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, all you got to do is look at it like this, Tribe. When the shit happens, because it's happening. It's happening in our face. When the shit happens, you got to make a decision on, do you want to bow down and go with the system, or do you want to just say, fuck it? You know what? I'm not going to live on this earth if that's the way it's going to be. So I'm going to fight tooth and nail till the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them deals where this fucking thing is blowing up in our face, man. Everything is imploding, dude. It's just
I got my food prepped. I have my land prepped. I have my freedom seeds.
Yeah.
Guess which side I'm going to stand on?
Exactly.
Same side you're on.
Yeah.
We just got a little bit different philosophy.
Yeah. But that's the thing. We're all on the same side here, man. I'm just saying that there's other people just like us out there. There's 350 million people in this country. There's other people like us out there. There's a lot of people like us, and they're not just.
And look how much they try to keep us from them. Look how much they try to keep us from them, backwoods.
Yeah. I know. And they're not just in these little communities. They're everywhere. They're in corporations. They're in Congress. They're in, these different, in the police force, in the military. These people like us are everywhere.
Okay.
Listen, I don't believe it. I'm talking about politicians, man. Because once they get up, they might have been on a righteous level at some time in their life, but once they get duped into all those, they get sucked in and they have no other choice. Look, let's take Trump, for instance. Let's just say that he really was about what he talked about. He couldn't do nothing with these people, man. You think some dude just out of college who believes in freedom and shit can go and make a difference with all these motherfuckers in man? They fall right in line, start getting the money, buy the little Mercedes Benz, go get the little house in the gated community. I'm telling you, man, there's no way that there has to.
But since Trump was in office, can you admit that the whole world has been stirred like a motherfucker. Think about that, man. The whole world has been stirred. Look at all the uprisings going on. Look at all the shit that's being exposed, and shit just really is just getting nasty. You know what I'm saying? And and I don't disagree. I think Hutch said a little bit ago that what if he is the you know, the false flag or whatever. It, you know, what I'm saying?
Hutch said that?
And, yeah. So, you know, that's I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, that's kind of a good thought. You know, is like, what if that is, you know, he went in there and stirred all this shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's fighting for us necessarily, but the shit got stirred up big time.
Yeah.
When he was, I mean, man, a lot of shit got exposed, and a lot more shit is happening faster than we can fucking keep up with it, dude. My fucking news flash thing goes off so motherfucking much that I was trying to take a nap today, and I had to turn the fucking phone off. I was like, Jesus, man, I can't even go to sleep. It's just constant. You know, tanks moving, this happening, this person getting busted, and you know, this person dying, and this person CNN, the head dude from CNN today said, I'm done because of the sex scandal. Tell me this shit ain't fucking been popping off all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing too.
You know, I'm gonna argue with you a little bit backwards.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just how we do. It's just how we do. But hell yeah. I look at damn my camera all you know what I'm saying. But I look at that CNN shit, man. That don't make a fuck. I don't even listen to that shit, man.
Yeah.
I think we got to be above that, man. We can't. Who gives a shit what they're going? CNN's trash. It's been trash. Yeah. You know, anybody who has a half a fucking brain has known CNN has been trash, and they got a bunch of corrupt motherfuckers in there doing all kinds. It's like a sex fest in that motherfucker. Everybody fucking everybody. Man, motherfuckers ain't shit, man. Yeah. I think as far as the world, you talked about Trump and the world going into an uproar.
Yeah.
I got to look at things for what the fuck I see.
Yeah.
Trump talked all that shit about China, and then what came out of China in his last year? Then boom, Trump's in that motherfucker 4 years, and look what happens when he leaves. A motherfucker like Biden could come in, and the whole motherfucking government gets taken over by that side. Like, yeah, I look at shit for what it is, man. I don't look at it for what that motherfucker could get on TV and talk. That motherfucker talked a great game. But he fucked up. He fucked up in the end. He ain't do what the fuck. Now, hey, look, maybe in the long run, maybe this dude's got some master plan, and 10 years from now, it's gonna be gravy, and he's done changed the world, and he'll be in the history books, and everybody who praised him will be glorified. But right now, I'm looking at the motherfucker like, man, I don't feel the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Trump did one good thing. He allowed such a fucking pansy-ass bastard such as our current POTUS to get elected. That's the best thing that happened for America, because it was a fucking wake-up call. You have more liberals turning conservative. You have people flip-flopping on their political ideas. So, yeah, Trump did great. He made sure an idiot got elected.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, if you look at all of it, man, the shit is imploding like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Hey, you might
all
be
that
right.
game. Hey. All that game
maybe
like a motherfucker, man.
So it's a long game.
Yeah, I'm starting. Just so PT. When I say Trump is coming back, are you thinking that I'm thinking like that's like a good thing? Like I'm hoping for it.
No. I was just talking about backwards when he said, you know, Trump made shit implode, but there's some. I mean, how I know people don't believe the numbers and shit, but how many motherfuckers are dead because of the thing that happened in 2020?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's be honest, man. Let's just
Well,
be
they
honest.
call it
And
warp
I
speed.
would
It's a
rather
Trump
have.
vaccine.
Hold up, brother. I would much rather have Trump than Biden by tenfold. Just period, point blank. But man, shit.
All right. So look. So this is my thing, man. This is my thing, and this is just my idea, right? So this whole WW3, it fires up, but it only goes as far as cyber attacks. Like I said, the planet without power, the planet without internet, the planet without that type of stuff, no communication, right? And
Right.
Wars and rumors of wars. We may get to a point after that, like that's going to be CW 2.0 here. That's going to be all that crazy shit around the planet. And right before the big ones get ready to get fired, before that red button gets ready to get pushed, there's going to be one person that can communicate with all the leaders. Kim Jong-un, he handled that. Russia, he handled that. You know what I mean?
I can't see it. I can't see it. Look what's going on. Okay, let me ask y'all. When Trump took office, did Russia get the fuck out of Crimea? I mean, ain't they
They took
illegally
it right after the Olympics?
Ain't they illegally in Crimea? So
Hey, man,
I mean, if Trump was so big and bold on Russia, wouldn't Trump have told them, "Hey, get the fuck out of Crimea, give that back to Ukraine, man. That's their shit."
Nah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
but
like
see,
that.
Tell me this. Tell what? And I'm not trying to go against
That
the
was
dude.
just
I
over
just want to know
P-Day.
if anybody
They
tell
got
me
Hunter's
tell me
laptop
something
on
that Trump
Ukraine.
did. Tell me
I'm trying
something
to
that
tell.
Trump did.
I'm trying to tell you some stuff, Tribe.
All
China welds people, their own people, into their doors. Right? Welds their
Right.
doors shut. Welds them. Trump got in, convinced China's Xi to release them basketball players. I don't know if a lot of people know about that.
Well,
They
no,
were
that
over there.
wasn't-
They
I
got
think
caught.
he
They
tried
got
to
caught
steal, like, a pair
stealing.
of Nikes
Oh,
or something.
We're talking about the
but-
president of the
but-
United
Nike.
States, man.
Okay, but listen to me. Trump also was the first person to walk across the northern, the neutral zone there between North and South Korea.
Oh, okay, and you got to give me something better than that. Than taking a couple steps into some grass. You got to give me something better than releasing a couple rappers
They
and a
shoot
couple
people in that
basketball
grass.
He
players.
didn't try to make the United States into a police state.
I'll say this. I think any United States president could have walked across that grass in North Korea. North Korea wouldn't have done shit. North Korea knows they would have got their
Joe
ass
would have
whooped.
tripped.
We
and
just didn't
fell.
care.
Exactly.
They would have had to give him
Exactly.
ice cream, and they would have cream pictures of his son on the camera. They got him blackmailed, Holmes.
Yeah.
Bet you Joe Biden can't walk his ass on that grass.
Hell no.
I wish he would.
Yeah.
They'd shoot his ass dead, and everyone would be thanking North and South Korea for that.
Just
Hey.
saying.
The Art of the Game. Isn't that the book he wrote? What was the
Yeah,
book he
no,
wrote?
I'm not praising Trump,
Right.
but my God, he could do better than the fucking ice cream parlor that
Yeah.
can't even eat Jell-O. Are
So
you
look,
serious?
Look,
You
He-
think that they're laughing, dude? That's what they're trying to make their move on that Jell-O eater.
Yeah.
But no, the thing is straight up America. People talk numbers. China's got more people. Russia's got more people. America has the number one financially powered military budget of any nation in the world.
by far.
Look it up. Look it up. We got energy weapons. They're dead in the water. They can't stop us. We're still a superpower. So we got a fucking old man that can't even drool without his wife wiping his face. Okay, we got it. And
Yeah.
we still got it. I mean, I'm not giving up hope. I mean, yeah, it sucks and it doesn't look good. But
Gotcha.
it is what it is.
Hey, check it out.
He-Man was there. He'd already
Check it out.
bombed both the countries, and we'd be like, eating caviar and smoking all the best.
Hey, check it out. Who else could do it? Who else in a time of turmoil, whether you're negotiating business deals, hey, Putin, I've already talked about breaking down NATO. You don't have to worry about NATO on your borders. You remember when he came into office and he was like, NATO, every person in NATO is going to pay their fair share or they're going to get the hell out. You know what I'm saying? So he could just be
And
like,
they did.
Oh yeah, well, bye
They
bye
like,
Croatia.
don't worry about NATO. North Korea, what
But-
do you need? Y'all need to eat.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You don't think there's 1,000 other businessmen that got a level head that could do?
Nah, nope.
Okay, I
No,
just
no, no.
it blows
I
me
will say
away.
there is.
Hold up, Highlands. Hold
There
up.
is
Hold up. 1
another
second, man.
1,000.
Hold up. It blows me away that the United States of America, there's a ton of people who believe that Donald Trump is the answer. Like, if you think of Donald Trump,
He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I mean he's a boss, he's a cool dude, but there is 1,000 other boss cool dudes. So I'll go with that.
He went to North Korea.
Oh
He-
yeah.
he- bro.
And he was shaking with what was
I don't see where the big deal is about North Korea.
Who was playing ball with I ain't a baller.
What's the big deal with North Korea? North Korea can't
No,
do shit
no,
to
who was
us.
the
North
baller,
Korea, North
man, he
Korea
got
is
all
the
the
absolute
crap, all the
worst.
girls.
Highlands, man, you gotta let me get this in, brother.
I'm listening.
North Korea, the leader of North Korea is probably the worst leader on the planet. He treats his people the worst out of it. Why is it a good thing that people say that it's cool that Trump made friends with that sorry motherfucker? Like,
No,
Well,
I mean,
if you're into the dark sky society and you like to look at satellites at night and you don't have light pollution, then North Korea is probably one of your best vantage points to look at stars. So if you're like a stargazer,
man, we ain't talking about this, Highlands. We into a conversation
know,
and you going
I'm
off on
messing
some
with you,
stars and
Home.
shit, brother.
I'm messing with you.
I'm talking about a uniter, a worldwide uniter, somebody whose business.
Well, do we really want a
Look
new
what
world
China
so y'all are
did.
preaching for a new world order right now? Okay, get
I gotta mute you, man. I gotta mute you. Look what China did. Look what China did. He talked shit about China for what, 4 or 5 years, and then in his last year, what came out of China?
Do you know we took in more money? Do you know we took in more money, had less deficit, less trade deficit when Trump was in office than any other president? He made them pay, man. He said, "You're going to pay." He said, and Hutch just said something pretty good right there, and
I'll put it up. I gotta find it.
We all gonna die. Stuart. Yeah.
Right there. And that's the thing, man, is I'm not saying he's perfect. Yeah, he did some shit against the Second Amendment that I thought was some bullshit. And I'd call him out to his face about it. I ain't fucked up about it, but I'm just saying, man, the shit is imploding like it's never imploded before. These news agencies, it's just everything is getting caught. I mean, you just said, K. Marie just talked about somebody getting raided and shit. Who was it got raided?
It was CSR or CRS.
Homeland Security or something.
Man.
I mean, you see what I'm getting at, man? The shit is
I will say something that I seen Trump do that I hadn't seen any other president do. I had never seen it in my lifetime. It might have I was too young when Reagan was in office. I heard there was a lot of backing. Trump united a lot of the conservative, working class, gun-toting, American freedom-loving. He did unite a ton of people and brought the numbers and gave a voice to them, kind of like what Hutch is saying. So, I mean, that's one good thing that I can say Trump definitely did, no doubt.
Bro,
I don't hate the dude. See, I get twisted up when I hear people talk about these little things that he's done and they make it a big deal. And I'm like, nah, man, there was too much bad that came for that bullshit.
Training Day. Everybody's called Training Day, right?
So
the movie Training Day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can
The
respond.
corrupt cops. It was a group of corrupt cops.
Yeah,
right?
You ain't muted, Highlands.
Oh, I'm not muted. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
corrupt cop.
I'm just listening peacefully then.
And then they had the little rookie that came in, and they wanted the rookie. You were talking about politicians, fresh politicians that come in wanting to change the world. It's training day, man. He came in and he wanted to be the best cop, and the whole system was corrupt.
What? Backwoods? What?
All right.
Backwoods
Ghetto-
about to lose his shit.
Well,
Ghetto-
that was a
Ghetto, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Hello,
Sounded,
wake the fuck up.
y'all can go fuck yourselves. I ain't going there because I don't like the drama.
That says it all.
Y'all need
Go
to
ahead,
quit putting
Backwoods.
that,
You
you
got
need
the
to
floor,
quit putting
brother.
that rude motherfucker up on the panel.
Mm.
Just saying. So Ghetto says he sounded like us, so his masters could put a target on us. Think outside the box. I've already been thinking like that for a long time. I said a long time ago that we need to stop being fucking scared. We need to stop being scared. We need to have the target on us. You know why? Because how is the other way been working for us? Tell me that. Tell me how Tell me how going.
You're right. I agree
Be
with
quiet. Be quiet for a minute. Tell us how going to fucking work every day and sitting back saying nothing works, nothing's gonna happen. We're just gonna sit here and prep. We're doing nothing. We're doing nothing. We're prepping. Yeah, I get that. But if we're all fucking singled out and we're not all together, they're just gonna pick us off one by one like they've been doing for a long fucking time. And you know what? Put a fucking target on me. You know, stop being fucking scared. It's time to wake the fuck up. Time to wake the fuck up. Because you know what? Them Canadians up there got more fucking American ass than a lot of people I've been seeing in the chats lately. Oh man, you know.
No, well, I'm from Virginia and we got a free state now. I'm sorry if you're in Arkansas, so you are also in a free state. These other motherfuckers are jealous.
I'm just saying, nothing else we've been doing has been working so far because the shit is getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
No,
and
well, I was saying that's the democratic process.
Now we're seeing everybody all over the fucking world fucking revolting and they're getting shit done, and we're sitting here on our ass letting our rights being taken away every fucking day. They're steadily taking our rights away.
My kid doesn't have to wear a mask to school.
Careful.
Any school that funds
Slow down, slow. You can't talk about you. Man, I don't know what you're gonna say, Husky, but you can't sit there and start talking about something that's gonna shut us down.
Your rules are, man. I ain't been on here for a while.
Brother, they erased Dan Bordagino or whatever the hell his name is just for saying one little ass thing, man. They erased his whole fucking channel.
The diaper or something like that.
Shit. I can't even give you the channel I've been watching, but it's awesome that all the natives blessed Pat with like a massive ceremony today. It was very spiritual and very inclusive, and they're setting up teepees in Ottawa, and he's got a teepee now. And they're even calling native claims to a treaty of that land. So that is, I don't think, racist in any way, because Indigenous people want to stand up and support Pat in Canada. I don't think that's racist. I don't think that's not inclusive. I don't know that might get your channel a strike. I'm sorry that I mentioned. I don't even know what I mentioned because
the face diaper.
Bitstorm
The face diaper
mentions it all the time.
The face diaper, brother. The face diaper. I wasn't sure if you were going to start talking about that and kids in school and shit like that. You gotta. I'm a wordsmith, Holmes. I'll play the game. Totally, Holmes. I got your back. Please, Tribe. You're cool as shit. I know, man. We go way back, Husky. We go way back, brother. I just gotta. I always gotta be careful, man. You know,
definitely.
when we get to flying off talking, man, sometimes we get
I
all.
know. It's ruthless. It's sorry because it is what it is. But I'll be quiet. I'm gonna listen to y'all for a little bit.
Not only, well, Dusk stated in comment, in Arizona, I can walk into a bank with a gun and with a mask. Now that's freedom. And yeah, that's freedom. You can even call the cops for your neighbor stealing your pot plant now, too.
I walk into the bank with a gun and we don't have to wear a mask. It's not, we don't have to wear them here.
No, you don't have to wear them here either in Arizona. But what he was saying is, you know, before, if you walked into a bank with a gun and a mask, you know, you're going to have 50 or 60 SWAT team members at that door in a hurry.
Standard. And there was, I heard there was a standoff at the Montana-Alberta border with the SWAT teams were full in effect. They were like code. I mean, I don't have anything to verify that. It's all just chatter. But that was supposedly a big deal.
I heard there was something going on between Montana with that.
Well, yeah, but see, there's only 100 truckers there blocking that pass. Where in Ottawa, there's everybody. So they could hit that weak link. But no tow truck companies will comply at this point. They've all got the virus, the flu, that they cannot comply.
Yeah, they're taking a page out of Trudeau's book. They all caught the red dragon.
Well, no, Trudeau got the coward 19. And he won't address anybody. How can you not address your country when everyone's there?
You know, he addressed them. He did a press conference, and I watched that the other day.
Looked like he done a bunch of adrenochrome.
That motherfucker needs to learn the art of deflection, first of all, before he speaks ever again. Because you could tell the moment he started speaking, he was deflecting.
What up, guys? Your boy's just Josh. Look at the.
Yeah, no, but the thing, I don't know. I just want to bring peace and unity.
I feel you, Candy. I feel you, Candy.
That they did have the native peoples and like special needs peoples and like all these other people. I don't know how you can call 7 different races racist and minorities Nazis. It's very backwards to me. I don't understand that narrative and how that's I don't think that anyone believes it anymore. Well, I mean, maybe some people do, but I don't.
Josh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Just Josh.
What's up, brother?
Don't do it.
We all gonna die.
Woohoo!
Man, it's just raining, man. It's just raining right now. It's wet. It's not ice.
Is it raining dead people yet?
Nah, it's just rain. It's just cold and wet. I'm waiting for the ice and the sleet and all the crazy stuff.
I'm just trying to let everybody get a voice in. You know, we talking about Trump and shit like that, and Husky wanted to get it in with Canada. So now let's get back to America. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to America.
Let's make America great again.
We living free.
So in America, Americans need to wake the fuck up. I'm just telling you, man. Hey.
Well, 3, you're in a free state.
Josh.
I'm here. Yes, sir.
Tell him, bro, man. I mean, dude, you better prep up. I'm telling you, all these people coming across the board, tell them.
Man, I mean, I don't know why, but I'm stuck on this. The initial stages of WWE is going to be grid down. CW 2.0. It's going to be. And the bad actors, the ones that are walking across the border backwards that you're talking about, I talked about this in the last one. I just have a really strong feeling that whatever their path is, whatever it is they're supposed to do, it's going to be big, like water supply or just something that.
Well, no, I did. A lot of ships were going out of the ports.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I mean that is a valid point.
But think about that, man. Think about how they all right. So tie all this in together. Think. You want to think outside the box? Think outside the box. They're moving all of our equipment and steadily moving more and more militaries out of our country.
Yep.
And moving in all these sumbitches up the southern border into our country.
Uh-huh.
Think about this, people. Think.
Yeah. They don't care about
it. Let me ask you, backwoods, just jobs, because y'all be talking. If the shit goes down, war comes upon us, and it gets really, really bad. Do you think that Trump would step up and be a leader, and that half of the country would follow him as far as doing war things and being inside the country? Do you think that could happen? Do you think there could be a split? Hold up. Highlands. Seriously, man. Would it split to where half would be Biden and the Democrats and under there, and then half would go Trump, and then maybe it would be a split, and then we would see CW on top of a world war?
Nah. I mean, it could. I think
doubtful, though.
I think it's gonna get bad, man. I think it's just gonna get bad. This is
do you,
just my ideas.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the military would follow Trump? Do you think any of the military would be like, look, we ain't listening to y'all no more, man. We're gonna listen to him?
And so, bro, look at everything that is going on right now. Look at everything. Look at, bro, he is saying, man, he is facing investigations, all these crazy charges. And he just did a speech where
I agree, Candy.
He just did a speech where he said he would still pardon the people from 1-6. Look,
yeah, why shouldn't he?
No, I'm with you, but I mean to possibly be like on trial for crimes, to possibly not have the ability to run for presidency again, you want to kind of hold it down and just tiptoe it until all this shit is over with, and then come out hard. It's a playbook. PT, this was gonna happen, man, and this was my thoughts.
But how you gonna tiptoe for 3 more years?
If you've ever followed Trump,
I'm telling you, I'm muting mics. If somebody's talking and you start over talking, I'm muting mics. And if you keep doing it, then I just gotta fucking boot you off the stage, man. I ain't got no other choice, man, because it keeps happening. It keeps happening. Somebody's trying to get the fucking words in, and come on, man. Just Josh sitting there getting ready to fucking say something.
Now we all good. Love everybody, bro. Seriously, I really do believe that things will get that bad. Take down the grid, take down the internet, and even if we don't make it to 2024, I could seriously. T-Man has enough push behind the scenes as to where he could still maneuver things, and if we can't get food in the grocery stores, and we're expending all of our efforts trying to defend our homes from the drug dealers, the gang bangers, all of that stuff, and shit is just bad. Somebody can actually maneuver behind the scenes and go talk to Russia, can go talk to North Korea. They can go talk to the problems and say, we may be able to come up with a way to bring things back to the way they used to be.
And you think Trump's that man that they would listen to?
Man.
Is that what you're saying? Like, seriously, because I kind of feel you, man. Because I definitely think I think the Democrats and I think Biden and all them, I think they're playing games and they're doing shit
Trump
just to stir shit up. But
Trump plays hardball. He is a businessman. That bullshit, that emotional shit, that does not exist in his world. He is about business, and that's what people respond to. That's what leaders respond to. And I think, I'm not trying to put him up on a pedestal, but I don't know anybody else that can do that. And if shit gets that bad, he can go around and bring everybody together and come up with some form of agreement. Russia, no NATO on your borders. North Korea, we'll feed you. You'll get food. China, we'll figure out what the hell you want. Da 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 da. And then there will be some form of peace. But then that comes with everything else too. The one world government, digital currency, MOB, all that stuff. But he's the only person that I can see right now that can make deals with everybody enough to make them kind of chill out. You know what I'm saying? Not fire off the nukes. And we start with this whole new system that works out good for everybody.
But let me ask you this, man. Okay. But would he be good enough for the people that are in government? I think if Trump was to come in and do anything, every politician, because it seemed like the Republicans and the Democrats turned on him, man. His own vice president,
bro,
completely turned his back on him. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking beyond politics. At this
beyond
point,
politics, you talking WROL.
Yeah. And he's moving in just convoys to different places behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We hear bits and pieces that he's over there talking to Russia. He might get him to chill out. And then supposedly he's going to North Korea. We could go back to normal. That type shit. I'm just saying.
He did go to North Korea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I agree with you, Josh. And that's kind of where I was going too. It was really beyond politics and stuff for me. I mean, Trump just recently, I don't know if y'all seen this, but he just recently come out and called for an investigation into Mike Pence. He did.
I love it.
Have y'all not seen that? I mean, this is just like over the last day or so. He come out.
I seen a headline.
Yeah, he called for an investigation into Mike Pence. I'm telling you, he ain't playing, man. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he's the be all end all. Yeah. I'm not saying that I agree with everything he does.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if anybody, Nisi just said that a minute ago, I believe it was, that all the fuck ups and shit going on, and Trump steps into the limelight.
Yeah.
Man, I think a lot of people are going to follow him, man. I just do. I think a lot of people are going to be like, shit, we were paying less money for gas. We even during the coup, man, all the shit went downhill and he brought it right back up. Man,
cheapest gas I've ever.
A bunch of the people, man, they were giving away barrels of oil. Shit was negative money. They were trying to pay people to take oil.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about the shit being $140 a barrel, man.
And see, that's what I mean, Backwoods, when I think that's more important than him stepping over that line with that sorry motherfucker in North Korea. Like him lowering gas prices for us. Right. That's a great thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, I'm gonna tell you, some of the small business owners I know, they said when Trump lifted all them restrictions on them businesses, dude, they was like, man, I mean, they was like, shit, it's so much easier to deal with shit now. And soon as this jackass got back into office, what happened? He took all that shit away, and look at what's going on, man. Everything's fucking imploding again. And people are waking up and saying, shit, what the hell, man? I mean, more and more people are turning over they're going against their own party and shit. It's like there's only a few of them loudmouth liberals over there that are trying to control everything, and hell, they can't even do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're getting scared. Hell, I seen Ocasio just is like going away from the social media for a little bit, man, because they fucking her ass up, dude. They're tearing her ass up.
Well, she gives them ammunition too much.
Well, I mean, she talked all that bullshit, man, about the the coofs and all the stuff, and then turned around, talked all that shit about DeSantis, and then went right down there to Florida and walking around with no things and just like everything's cool and partying. They called her ass out on that. Now she's going away from social media for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
the shit is imploding, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Trump's first term was to plant the seeds. Now he's letting Biden and everybody let those seeds grow, and he's gonna come back in 2024 and reap everything.
I brought that shit up on another live that maybe this whole thing was part of a plan on that side or on Trump of getting Biden in there, and because of everything that went down, let's let Biden and all the Democrats get in there, fuck everything up, and then boom,
Yeah,
we come back with a vengeance or some shit. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't trust none of them. None of them.
Trump ain't stupid. He knows how to play that long game better than anybody else out there.
And if you think about that too, Fat Man, what you just said, that long game, okay? He went and called for about the you know what, fraud.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now look at all the places investigating their shit and changing laws and saying, hey, we're going to make sure this shit is correct this next time. I mean, you see what I'm getting at? All these, I mean, was it Michigan or some
Wisconsin,
no,
I believe.
Wisconsin pulled all their electoral stuff.
Mm.
You know, said, no, man, something ain't right. You know, we're finding too much bullshit. And then a lot of states are saying, hey, we're not finding really a lot of stuff, but we are finding some stuff. We're going to tighten it up. And that's a long game for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because he played that shit hard, man. And like you said, maybe he did. He just sat back and said, okay, y'all get what y'all vote for. And then I'm going to come and step in here and show you what's up.
Yeah.
And let you have it. Let everything implode, man. I mean, he stirred the pot like a motherfucker, and it's imploding. And people are turning. Man, Biden has the lowest approval rating ever.
Yeah.
Ever. On everything. Even with his own party. Everything.
Well, I don't get the whole Afghan withdrawal thing, except for leaving the weapons to potentially hedge the next enemy. So basically, we sacrificed all our investments to give them a hedge against the Silk Road or, you know, battle whoever. So we basically funded them. We withdrew and funded. And I don't think that's necessarily the best course of action, but that's the course of action that took place in my mind. I don't understand. I mean, y'all saw the withdrawal as same as I did, and why leave that? So, Tribe could have bought a Hummer for probably $600. I could have bought MRAP for $600. 3 could have bought a helicopter for maybe $800.
I want an Apache or an Abrams.
They left it.
What'd you say, Backwoods?
I want an Apache or an Abrams.
Hell yeah, I'm with you.
Exactly.
Fuck the Hummers and shit.
And that could have been an option, but it's not. And so that was strategically placed. In my mind, the only defense I can give them is that was to fight future enemies.
Yes.
Be that us or whoever.
Yep. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I came in late.
Yeah, a buffer. Yeah.
Come on, Just Josh. I know you got more.
I mean, I thought on that a lot too, man. But seriously, they're a buffer. Look, they fought the Russians. They ran the Russians out of there. They fought us for years. I think there was some type of agreement. So I want to know who runs the show, man. It's not Potato. It's not D-Man. I want to know who's making these decisions, because somebody is making some hellified decisions to leave enough, assets to put together a military. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen by accident, bro.
No.
They're on each and every one of us for the pennies. They want, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen. They did it for a reason, and I think legit it's a future buffer for whatever we're gonna have to deal with.
Yep.
But you said something to me, just Josh, about how this whole war thing would put whoever's in charge for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder if people think about that, man. Like, if this war pops off, are we gonna have to deal with a Biden and all these fools for the next 10 years?
Nah, man.
20 years? I mean, how long could it be? What could it be?
This our politics. If once anything kicks off the war, right? And I'm saying it's gonna start with grid down. The minute our grid goes down, there's no internet, there's no power. Our world will be reduced to us. You know what I'm saying? It will be reduced to us. Every now and then, we might hear something from down the pipe from somebody who has a ham radio or something about, you know what I mean, what's going on with the government, what moves are being made in foreign countries. But we're going to be dealing with our own shit for a while right here. Politics is going to go out the window. And I think that'll be the end of it. What'll come after that, once we get back to a point as to where we get power, we can watch the presidential briefings. That's gonna be the new system, the making of the new system.
Well,
I don't think Fat Man believes that way. That Fat Man, you don't believe nothing's going to happen. Everything's just going to be copacetic, right?
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. Shit's going to happen. I just don't think the shit's going to happen the way y'all think it's going to happen.
Well, give me some ideas, man. I like new ideas. I like thinking different.
Yeah.
What do you think's about to go down in the next 5?
Well, I'm going to say 10, but
right.
I already done said what's going to happen. We're going to have our convention of states. That's going to happen. Okay. We're going to limit the federal government. Each one of the states is going to start reclaiming its own sovereignty like it's supposed to. And worldwide, I honestly think we are moving towards a one world nation, a one nation world rather. And that's, everyone's saying that's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because we can get rid of these dumb fucks like Castro and them fuckers, Putin, get rid of the Joe Bidens of the world.
But that's if the people in power want that.
No, the people are going to be in power. We've had governments from day one when first caveman hit the first woman over the head with a club, okay? We've always had government.
But we are not in control of our government right now, brother.
We've never been in control of our government from that day.
Okay, so
now the shit's going to turn where it's going to be the people. We're going to be a more democratic society than what we've ever been. We're going to vote on the little shit.
I don't see it, man. I hear you. The good book says it is going to be total control, one world government, MOB, everything, every financial transaction will be monitored. Our every move will be monitored.
Yeah, and it's going to be monitored by us, the people of the world, the ones that make everything happen.
I don't see it, man. It's not happening now.
No, it's beginning. It's starting.
We got Potato for president.
We need Potato as a president to fuck shit up more.
I hear you, but no, man, I hear you.
We have Trump who stirred the shit, got that shit started. We got Potato Head up there showing people, yeah, we're no good for you. And then Trump's going to come back.
I hear you, man. But I feel like we don't have control, and we won't have control in the future. Look. All right, Cash App. Wait, what's echoing?
I know. What's the echo?
Ain't me. Not this time.
Just roll with it. It might filter out.
Yeah. No, it's not. Hold on, I'm gonna mute.
You good? It didn't echo that time when you said you're going to mute.
Because I just muted my mic. All right. Venmo, Cash App, right? I'm not sending money through that anymore. That used to be a pretty cool way to send money. They want to track all that. The new system is going to be one central government that tracks all worldwide transactions. That's not by the people, brother. I still want my $20. I want to be able to spend cash. Here
And the reason they're doing that is because the government is so fucking strapped. They're going to start trying to tax you on the air that you breathe. I'll guarantee you that.
That's not by us.
No, it's not. It's part of the plan to get rid of what's there for us as the people to actually start gaining our control back. Slowly, we're starting to get smarter on this shit. You see it every day. Well, some of us, it's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah, we could be on the cusp of World War III. But look, okay, so do you believe in the Bible? The good book?
I believe in the spirit of the Bible. I believe that it was written.
Gotcha. Yeah. It talks about our future. It talks about the man of perdition. It talks about the MOB. It talks about us having to make a decision, not a free decision, but a decision. It talks about all these things that are supposed to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I honestly think a lot of us are getting the message wrong.
But I still want to stay. I want to bring something back to what's at hand at the moment.
Yes.
All the people coming across the borders. We're sending troops over there. Steadily sending more and more, talking about kicking people out the military for not doing what they're told. Now think about it for a minute. You do realize that there is a thing called martial law. Once all the military is over there and fighting wars, and all these people coming across our border that are fighting age men, and all of a sudden shit starts kicking off here, all the president's got to do is say martial law has been declared, and there is no more elections, there is no more convention of states, there is no more none of this. Because since you mentioned the convention of states, I wasn't going to bring that up because I don't know how many people are following that shit, but I've been following the convention of states for a long time. I've actually have emailed back and forth with some of the top people and have talked to some of the top people about the convention of states. They wanted me to be a representative here in Arkansas. And I'm just telling you that this thing is, there's more and more states starting to join in. We just got a state to join in the other day. The thing about that is
actually
they're starting this federal government is seeing this, and the federal government knows once the convention of states happens under our Constitution, under our Bill of Rights, then the federal government loses a lot of power. I'm telling you, all this shit coming to an head, all that man has got to do is sit up there and be that puppet that he is, with the big dogs telling him you're going to declare martial law in this country, and who the fuck's going to do anything about it?
Well,
that's
martial law has been declared. Martial law has been declared once before, way back when England tried that bullshit. Look how that worked out for them.
Well, I hope
when
so.
we were colonies. Look how it worked out for England. Not so well. Americans are going to take so much shit.
I hope so, because I've not been seeing it for the last 2 or 3 years, man.
But no, supposedly the United Kingdom did back down. I think March the 1st, they bagged all the BS. So they're somewhat free, apparently. March the 1st, which I won't get into any other conjunctures that might fit that algorithm, but y'all are smart enough to figure that out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I'm surprised about? What up? What up? Get on. You know what I'm
What's up, brother?
Ain't too much, man. You know what I'm surprised
What's
about?
up, bro?
What's
The
up,
last-
bro?
The last,
Chilling.
not the last election, the other election. Yeah, the last election. I went ham on videos talking about how like people gonna be getting arrested. We're gonna shut it down, martial law, all that stuff, right? And then when it all came down to it, he got on what Air Force One, the helicopter, and that helicopter rode off into the sunset. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Are you serious? Yeah. But now I'm watching MSM and they're pulling out these files where like it was right there. That shit was ready to go. Like it wasn't just a figment of our imagination. Martial law, the confiscating the counting machines, all that stuff was in the writing and ready to go. So I think somebody called up and said, "Not yet. Let Potato come in for a couple years and screw things up, and then you'll come back stronger than ever." That's what I think happened.
I tried to tell everybody.
If everything happens the way you guys are saying it's going to happen, I'm going to head over to Ghetto's house. I'm going to bring the marshmallows, and we're just going to roast marshmallows while everything burns.
I'm coming too.
Yeah, no, I like that party. That party sounded good.
I'm coming too.
But Fat Man, you said that it's going to go back to we the people, right? We're going to take control and all that.
That's
right?
what I feel. That's what I feel.
But in the same sentence, you said that most of us aren't paying attention or listening to the idea or what's going to happen. So how are we going to take control if we're not even paying attention?
I said right now, yeah. I mean, right now, there's still people that have blinders on. It's working in it's working in stages, brother. It's working. It's working.
How many stages do we need? Like realistically, guys, it's always pushed out. Every time something major's gonna happen, yeah, but it's only gonna be 5 years from now. By the time that 5 years comes up, we're not even remembering this conversation that we had, even though we're all passionate about it. Just like you just said, right, Just Joe?
Yeah,
like
man.
martial law, all these things gonna happen. Guess what? Nothing fucking happened. Yet we're still sitting here talking about who the hell's gonna rule us the right way, or what good thing they did, what bad thing they did, etc.
Nobody's ruling my
I
house.
don't
Wow.
want no one to rule us. I think we should rule ourselves in a
That's
very
why,
respectable way.
That's why
That's what it's
anarchy is
supposed
the
to be.
only way. Anarchy is the only way.
Well,
I don't know if it's time for
devil's
anarchy.
advocate, I think some people
tucks
are
up-
evil, and that probably wouldn't work just yet. I mean, I'm with it.
Don't be
I'm
ready
down
just yet.
with anarchy, but there are a lot of bad people that would do bad things.
You know why everything
I
is
don't wanna
not
be
ready
Mr.
yet?
Fearmonger.
Motherfuckers ain't uncomfortable enough.
Yep.
Exactly.
No,
I
I'm
agree
paying
with that.
attention
To what?
Here,
Hold
talk
on
to
a second,
me.
because I'm paying attention to what the fuck they've been teaching my kids, my 15-year-old and my 10-year-old. That is the most important thing to me, to you, to everybody out here, because those are the people that are going to be taking care of us when they're older. So I don't give a fuck if you got a red state or a blue state. Pay attention to what they're teaching your kids in school. In Arkansas, Missouri, Oregon, California, every single one of them, they're teaching them the same thing.
Yep.
We're over here like, oh yeah, we got constitutional
we
carry. Man,
overruled
fuck
that.
that. I was born with
Virginia
constitutional
took it
carry.
back.
I packed a
Virginia's
9mm in my
free state.
motherfucking Huggies.
Senior huggies.
Winsome Sears, the next first black female governor of Virginia, be smoking blunts with an AR, guarding a port in Norfolk. So y'all can be a little bit jealous. That's fine.
So what? What's that got to do with the kids, man? Some black lady puffing blunts.
Mm-hmm.
What
Hey,
the
what
hell
are
are
you
you
teaching your
talking
kids?
about?
Well, because that's a little more free than a bunch of slaves wearing masks, doing a
Ooh.
bunch of.
Man, you smoking that
injections
crack
they don't
wrong,
need to be
man. You need a
doing.
glass pipe, not a corn cob pipe.
All I want to say is everything
It's
is
not a pissing
100%.
contest. One second, fat man. It's not a pissing contest. That's what they want. They want Oregon, Washington, California to be fighting with Missouri and Texas. Be like, no, we got it way better than you guys over here. While they're
Yeah,
sitting
that's
there
why I'm
laughing at
Canada
both
proud.
sides.
Canada proud.
At both
I'm
sides. You don't
with
know
that.
nothing about the West Coast because your ass ain't over here. I do. I guarantee you, if shit happened, I would have every motherfucking soldier on this block on my side. If nothing happens, I could go over there tomorrow, give them a helping hand, or they can give me a helping hand. Does it matter who wears a mask or who gets a jab? No, it doesn't. Because that's the mountain that they gave us to stand on. And now everybody's worried about who did this, who did that. At the end of the
No, I
day,
ain't
they're
worried
Americans
about that,
and they'll
homie.
fight with us.
I ain't worried about that. That's what I'm saying. Canada free. Virginia's free. Join the party.
It's all downhill from here. The Michigan.
Uphill though, man. It's all uphill.
Nah,
We need it to happen. We need to help facilitate it to happen, so we can already get the ball rolling back uphill. Our kids will have a freaking chance. Because if we stay idly by while they continue to whittle us away, how is it going to be affected? Us? No, because we're already going to be 60, 70 years old by the time they end up doing everything that we're over here prepping for.
I ain't gonna make it that
Not
long.
making no moves.
I'm trying to get a
And
horse.
I love Canada. I love Canada for what they're doing, right? I honestly do. But if there's no contingency plan, as in if they don't get their demands met, then they need to legitimately go to fucking war.
They're about to.
People are on their side
Well,
right
that's
now.
the-
Right
I
now
didn't
is the
say that,
time
you
to
did.
fucking do it.
And I think that they should peacefully get their demands met in all peaceful ways that can possibly
It can't be
Fuck
peaceful.
everybody's peace.
It can't be peaceful. Peaceful needs to just be
Canada,
off the
it can.
peace.
That Canada's war
Bullshit, they
so
just-
weird, man. They're like the
Bullshit,
nicest
they
people
just said
ever.
they're sending the
Americans are
military.
ones
They're
that wanna
calling up the
fight.
military on them people, man. Do you think they're going to go over there and say, "Hey, bud, can we stop doing this?" You think that's what the military is for? This
Me
shit
and
is
you
not
could
going
take
to
the
be
Canadian
peaceful.
military ourselves,
Jesus Christ.
Three. The Canadian military's kind of a joke. I mean, they do control
Like
like
the
certain
Canadian people,
bases,
right?
but really, they're nothing.
Ghetto, you're
The
right.
Canadian people.
What we spend in America on our military, my goodness.
They're shipping all of our
See,
military away,
we're a
dude.
war country.
Jesus Christ, man. Ghetto, you're right. People ain't uncomfortable enough. You know, they tried it with the BLM. They burnt down fucking people's cities, and nobody did a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Only a few people stood up. Then they turned around and they said, okay, we can't get them to revoke because of that. We're going to throw something on you and fucking lock everybody's ass down and make you do this and this. That didn't work. They shut down all the business, told people you can't go to work, told people they can't do this, and it still wasn't uncomfortable enough for people for a long time. And now it's taking time. And finally, some people are starting to wake up and some people are starting to say, and this peace shit, man, fuck some peace. Fuck
There you go.
some peace. It can't be peaceful. There's nothing peaceful about what they're doing.
No, that's why they
And there
busted
can't
us
be
on J6.
the answer cannot be
because They
peace.
shot at Ashley back. If we had all sat there on the steps, holding babies, having people bring us sandwiches, and had a sit-in, it would have been different. But we didn't do that. And Canada's doing that right now. They learned from our mistake. And if we do it here, we better learn from our mistake next time, or it will be what you're talking about.
It's always the next time, man.
Yeah, we need to learn from our mistakes and give up that fucking peaceful bullshit. It's time
Just
to
imagine-
pick up the arms and fucking kill somebody. Take names fucking later. We'll deal with peace later after we done killed off those that need to be killed off.
It's coming.
The government, I'm not saying it like that, just so you know.
I'm telling you,
Y'all gotta
right
learn
now,
how to speak in codes.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you right now, them motherfuckers is trying to teach our kids some bullshit, some crazy fucking bullshit. They trying to erase everything. They're trying to do all this shit to us. I ain't wanting to be peaceful with none of these motherfuckers. Fuck that shit, man. They are trying to destroy our way of life and destroy our children's minds. Do you think I want to be peaceful with a motherfucker that's trying to destroy my kids' minds? They can go fuck themselves, man. Dude.
I hear you. I hear you, Three.
Peace is off the table, man.
Well, I don't.
The only thing I want to hear about.
I just want to say that I don't think that should not be an option at this point, because they're shitting in their panties and they're hiding.
Who
They're
is
hiding.
scared and hiding? Who? Please tell me who.
Trudeau. He's hiding in his little
So what about his masters?
stance. And Virginia
The
sure
global,
as hell ain't
you think
hiding.
the globalists care about Biden or Trump or Trudeau or fucking Xi or any of these
No,
motherfuckers?
we got
We do
marches.
not know the
My
people that
gosh, did you
control
see
what is
what
going
we
on, man.
sent
That's
off
common
in
motherfucking
Norfolk?
sense.
Did you see all the barges we sent off in Norfolk? My gosh, they're loaded with weapons. I don't think that's necessarily a peaceful statement.
Yeah.
And I'm not bashing that. It is what it is. We got the power and we're sending it worldwide.
Man, I ain't never
How many-
smoked, drank, or cussed, and y'all are about to make me start doing all three.
Can any of you guys, because I just learned this more last night by having a conversation with Bushido, can any of you guys, or do any of you guys know how much military personnel we lost due to this?
Last I saw was 50,000.
Across the
But
board,
could be
we
more.
lost over 1/3. Those, I imagine, was our strongest fighters.
Yeah.
Now we're sending the rest of them over there, over here, over whatever. The fact that we can't see that they're actually trying to defeat us without even going to war is why I'm worried.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
Yep.
It's not Biden, it's not Trump, it's not any of them bitches up there. It's somebody up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But there's enough still that, I mean, the side effects don't necessarily take full effect for another 5 years. So they're going to have to figure that out. And that does draw out the plan a little bit, I guess.
Side effects from what?
It's a playbook.
No, as far as like instant reactions, as far as long-term reactions, I'm trying to not talk very bluntly, but use,
Okay, so start thinking at 2001 as a start date of what we're going through right now. And then tell me how many more 5 years are we going to have to wait for side effects? More fucking years or months or days that we're going to have to wait. They just whittle us down. That's why they don't care how many guns we got, man.
They definitely do. That's the only reason.
They're the ones that deliver them to us.
That's the only reason the world is
Rates
still
of automatic
free.
weapons delivered to your neighborhood. Question.
Yeah,
I guarantee
exactly
you, tribe
why
in my neighborhoods were
America
delivered
is
free
the
motherfucking
hedge
guns.
against
Is that
the
from an
NWO
entity that's worried about
because
us?
of the Second Amendment. Hands down.
Shit, they better have some money.
There's a half a billion gun owners in America.
I ain't giving shit for free.
Nada.
Y'all motherfuckers better have at least 5 on it. Shit.
See, y'all are war drumming on this. I'm just taking a step
It's not
back
war
and
drumming. It's called being fucking tired. We're not sitting there high or drunk as fuck. Just, no, man, it's all good. It's fucking peaceful, man. Keep fucking smoking your rocks, dude.
Up at your house.
Fucking irritate me, man.
Gonna make me smoke a cig of weed, man. Just saying.
He's a good dude, though. He's a good dude, man.
I know he is.
I vouch for Husky, man. He's been with me since the beginning, so.
No, Howland's cool.
That's the difference. He is all right, just when he's sober.
No, Howland's cool, man. I like fucking with him, man. I mean, we can fuck with each other.
I'm just trying to have a healthy debate. I'll be quiet. I'll listen.
Yeah, but then it won't be as fun. We won't have nobody to make.
And that won't be a debate. We already got one cuckold up here.
Well, if you wouldn't have came up, we wouldn't have one.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, but that's the thing. So that's the thing with my thoughts on the American convoy. So America has a bunch of free states. We weren't pushed as hard as Canada, much less Australia and all these other countries that are pushed even harder. And that's very, very sad, and I feel bad for them.
No, we don't have any free states.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Oregon is a free state?
No,
I'm gonna
they don't
ask you
have
that
that.
because you guys are way over there and I'm right here.
There's a lot of
About
farmers
perception.
Don't pay your
in
taxes. See how free you are.
east of Oregon that I think that was at Amon Bundy. I think they smoked
There
him.
you go. There you go. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about, Husky. 95%, and I hate putting a color on it, especially the fucking color red. But 95% of my state is red. I bet you most of y'all didn't even know that because you're not from here. You're listening to the
No,
mainstream
I
media.
drank Rainier beer.
As much as we're against mainstream media, we still let it into our brains. We still marinate on what they're telling us. You guys are looking at Portland or whatever. Now I can't say nothing for California. I'm in hopes that 50% of them are, but I don't know. I ain't been there for a while, but I know Oregon and Washington.
I mean, hell, you live in a pretty communist state there, Ghetto. I mean,
I
y'all
don't know.
state just named y'all's football team. What y'all call it? The Commanders.
That's
There you go.
I'm not
that's
even watching
DC,
the
man. That's
Super Bowl.
DC.
The
That's the Redskins. The Washington
Redskins
Redskins
won the
did
Super
that
Bowl.
dumb shit.
My bad.
Hashtag Redskins won the Super Bowl. Suck it.
Oh yeah, they took the Washington Redskins. Huh? Man, I ain't watched football in years.
I was trying to fuck with him, man, because
They had to clean everything up for the Super Bowl, though.
he hates that we found out that he lives in Washington, man.
It wouldn't matter, Washington or Oregon. Honestly, I just mess with y'all. Either or, it doesn't matter. I've lived in both. I've lived in the entire West Coast. I ain't tripping.
I've been to Mount Hood. I've been to Mount Rainier.
There's worse places to be. Yeah, at least my gene pool's good over here.
The
Better than
blue
Arkansas.
cities are the drain holes. The rest
I don't
of
know about
the
that
rest of the
much.
surrounding areas feed the drain holes until they're fed up with it.
Even our very tight knit gene pool that you talk about, Ghetto, knows to plant shit actually in the ground and not on some cardboard on top of the concrete.
I didn't follow, man.
Anybody that knows
all right. So we got fucking 130,000 troops on the Ukrainian border. You got America suiting up the troops in America. You got all this talk of war and all this shit, and you got people saying that ain't nothing at all going to happen. How can that be? How can we be loading up the shit, sending it over to Poland, sending it over to Romania? I mean, tell me, man. Tell me how anybody can say that this is just talking shit.
Money is useless. Money is all.
Contracts.
Money is unrealistic. It doesn't matter no more. Money does not matter no more.
There's something going on, man. There's something going on. If it ain't going to be war, then what the fuck is it?
It's gonna be war.
It's gonna be war. I think the chaotic.
It wasn't gonna be. It very well may be.
I'm listening, Ghetto.
It's gonna be chaotic. I mean, it's to us. It's what fucking bastard made me lose my train of thought. My point is, there's other avenues to pay attention to. I mean, I'm also paying attention to the sky on how many green ass fireballs been falling out of the sky lately. We don't know if the entities that be might be fighting something that's coming from up there. I'm not talking aliens or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Aliens.
Good for you. I'm glad you are. But it could be something that we're not even paying attention to, is my point.
Yeah.
Or we could be over there getting homeboys with Russia, be like, all right, let's take these Chinese motherfuckers out.
No, because really, actually,
I mean, would you want to tell the whole world?
A couple years ago,
but do you ever think
gonna launch on Russia?
I'm listening, Tribe. I can't hear him because he's talking like right in the middle of my sentence, so I can't even.
Husky, I gotta do it to you. I gotta do it to you, Husky. But let me say this. We get so caught up in not trusting the media, not trusting the government, not trusting this, not trusting that. But what we can trust is like our eyes. Yeah. And we can trust that the pretty much the facts. I mean, all this shit is going on, man. And we talk ourselves out of believing in shit because we're lied to so much and we're so confused all the fucking time. But if you just look at shit for what the fuck it is, it sure looks like we about to get it the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
And I don't
It's-
see any other fucking way. I think it's about to come down for the first time in a long motherfucking time, man.
Yeah, it's due.
What
Look,
is
man, if
And I talked a long time ago before you even showed up in the chats and shit, Ghetto. I talked about how we wouldn't do shit until we became uncomfortable. Anybody that used to
Yeah.
hang out with me, y'all know
Yeah.
I talked about that shit in my chat. Now, something like this could definitely put us on that scale of uncomfortability. You know
Yep.
what I'm
it
saying?
should be, yeah.
And that's what that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing war starts breaking out. All these fucking hacking attacks, this motherfucking thing in 2020, it's
Yeah.
already going on, and it's moving towards man against man with pew-pews and shit. And boom, then that happens, and then boom, in this country we're uncomfortable. Boom,
Yeah.
then we go at it. I think we might be really heading for some serious motherfucking shit, man. And people want to talk ourselves out of it, and people don't want to believe it. They want to be like, nah. I'm telling y'all, man, I think shit's coming.
Bro,
Josh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question. Couldn't you see it being conceivable that AI is the one that's controlling the opposing side and he's making humanity go to war against each other? Because they're already ready to set it up.
Yeah, seriously, the Great Reset. I mean,
See what I mean, though? Not even the people or the entities in charge, but we're talking about the AI that supposedly they built. Let's
Right.
just say they built it. They built sentience. They
Mhm.
built machines that are smart enough to know that these motherfucking humans, man, they need to just go ahead and smoke themselves because we don't even need them no more. We could create our own kind. That's how they created it. We already know that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But you know, to feed into that, they, if you think about it, they've been doing that shit for years and years and years because they run them simulations that tell them,
Yeah.
oh, they can win
There you
this,
go.
they can win that.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Hey, look
There
at
you
the
go.
facts. Look at the facts, man. Look at the facts. The biggest dude on the block is broke. He didn't spend all his money, and all he has in his crib is some ARs. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna be coming at him for his money. He can't pay him off. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go to war.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Fist fight.
And
You got my $50?
Yeah.
And I don't got it. Well, put your dukes up. Yeah.
Hey, look, you can even tell the other people, look, hey, the block is gonna be hot. We're about to burn this thing down.
Yeah.
But look, we can throw you a
That's
couple
where they
of these.
trick us.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Josh, but what Grace and Grit says, it sounds like conspiracy theory, but that's what they wanted. They want us to not believe. They want us to be confused. They want us to sit back. So whatever the fuck happens, we ain't prepared. We ain't ready to fight back. We ain't ready to save our own fucking lives. They could care fucking less about us. They don't want us to know the truth. You think they don't want us to know that Russia has 130,000 troops? They don't want us to know these things, man. You know what I'm saying? But they get out. They want us to be blind.
Look, they've used us for what they need. The taxes, whatever you want to call it. They don't need us at this point. If this war is going to pop off,
labor.
Yeah. If this war is going to pop off, they don't need us. They may need 30% of us still here afterwards. But they've done what they needed to do with us.
We hope.
They don't need us. They don't need us.
Bro, you got AI, you got automation coming, you got self-driving cars, you got self-driving semis, you got AI coming and all the automation. So right now, the only thing they need to do is to have this war, restructure the entire planet, and work with what settles from the dust. You know what I'm saying? A new system, a new way of doing things to make sure that this never happens again. One world government, one world currency. Let AI take care of all the physical labor. And
I think that's the last step that's left, though, man. I think we've had a one world order for a while, at least within our generation. It's already been in place. And they found out. Yeah, but they found out that China's system, like, you know what I mean? They put all these countries up where, you know what I mean? They created all these countries, right?
Yeah.
When this civilization started. We already know there's been 4 or 5 major civilizations that's already crumbled for a reason. So there you go. There's already 4 revelations that's happened. Whatever. That's an even deeper hole. My point is that they've already had this stuff ready. They couldn't have pre-programmed us in our brain, made us think it's all right, like Terminator and all these other movies. They couldn't have pre-programmed it if they didn't already know decades and decades and decades ago.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
my point is, they bring the countries, they put the countries at play, figure out what government works the best to control the people, make the people that are in charge of these other people, make them feel like gods, and then all of a sudden come and be like, yeah, y'all ain't worth nothing neither. And they're talking about the same entities that are in charge. You know what I mean? Because
Makes sense.
now we know how to take on the whole entire civilization.
Yeah, makes sense. That could be the physical. That could be how it happens physically.
Yeah.
With the good book is saying that could be like the physical manifestation. You know.
I love God too, Josh, but it depends on what good book we're looking at, man.
I know, man. We had this conversation. I'm with you. You know,
It depends, because I don't know.
yeah,
I've been a believer since I was 5 years old, man. So I can't speak on the book, but I do know that
Yeah.
there is one entity, energy, whatever. There's
Yes.
God. I understand that.
yeah. That's
And
where I'm at too. That's where I'm
And
at
I
too.
know there's evil, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I see the. I know. We talked about this, but I just see
Yeah,
the good book as a living. It's a living word, like you said. You know, the source.
most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the crazy part is that I can actually follow what it says is gonna happen. And bro, I'm seeing this shit happen step by step by step by step by step.
Yeah, and take time out of the equation though when you're reading it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I mean, look when Israel became its own state. You know what I mean? The
Right.
Bible did predict these things. I'm not discrediting the Bible at all.
Yeah, right.
Never.
Yeah.
But the time frame is, I think, what messes us up, because our brains can't really wrap things around time.
Gotcha.
Just like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there could have been a one world order 100 years ago, and we're just
Gotcha.
living in the footsteps of our ancestors. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I hear you. AI is coming. AI is coming.
AI
I
is
guess
here.
I'm the resistance.
Mark of the beast. That's coming.
I hope you're not the resistance, Chris.
Yeah.
We fucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trav.
But could we get knocked back to the caveman days with this war though? If it
Oh,
really
we-
comes
we
down,
definitely could.
Yeah. We have to.
But don't us as preppers hope that we do? Think about it. That's what we preparing for. If not, then we ain't preparing right.
It has to. But the only problem with that is that I'm seeing, and it's just me.
I'm just saying, if we go back to the caveman days, that's gonna knock out all the AI and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
if the motherfuckers died and know how to run the shit,
It
Yeah.
goes
I
deep
don't know.
with the AI though, because
Yeah.
there's some theories that the AI actually came from the oil, and the oil ain't just dead dinosaurs, if you know what I mean.
I
No,
feel you.
supposedly it's a
John, he hasn't heard that one
one
yet.
of the conspiracy theories is that
The oil.
actually regenerates itself like water.
So,
I'm not saying if I believe that, but that's
Oh.
one of the things, is it goes back into the earth and cycles through the earth like anything else, like water, but it's
Bro, but we're
oil.
using that shit for
And
combustion.
Yeah, so I'm not saying I believe it or I don't. I'm not subscribing to that belief, but I'm saying that belief is a very fringe
I got you.
belief, and
Yeah.
you know how fringes are.
Hey, I'm pretty open minded.
They're so small.
Yeah.
They don't
So-
exist.
all right. So
see
here's
it?
Here's the one thing that I think about, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have no media, no technology, no nothing, right, and I just paid attention to my weather, to the sky, to the chemtrail, to all these things around me, the people around me, my food prices, the empty shelves, like that, right?
Mhm.
I would think the world would be setting up for a planetary war. That's in all reality. From my end in Oregon, just from going off of being microwaved last summer, I mean, y'all didn't understand, like, you can say, oh, 120 degrees is crazy, but you got to understand it on a point where we was literally feeling like we were microwaved. I've been in heat. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona. I've been to Florida. I've been to heat. That wasn't real heat. That was some crazy stuff. That's only an example. My point is, by just paying attention to my surroundings, you know, like I've been trying to teach myself even more and more, now that I become even more and more prepped up, you know, you want to go out in the nature and try to, and you look at the water, you look at your surroundings with your own eyeballs, not from the devices.
Yeah.
You'll start understanding that the world may just well be dying.
Yeah.
It really will. Man-made or not. Something this motherfucker just set himself on fire.
This motherfucker's on fire over here. Damn, what the fuck?
All right.
Michael Jackson
so
up in
I'm
this
the
motherfucker.
resistance.
He's hollering. He's hollering.
Blackbeard in the house.
Tito, get a tissue. Hurry. Ass is on fire.
Yeah. Well, so that's the thing. I don't know how to respond to that. One could
don't
argue
either, man.
that
I don't blame you.
It's hot in here all of a sudden.
It's getting hot up in here. I'm not targeting individuals. Direct energy weapons do exist, but the whole thing with
I'm seeing you in the chat. Some things I can't put up there, brother.
no, but that whole thing is look, when you look at Mars Attack, they got beat by a flu. Is what the whole movie was silly, but so supposedly, just throwing that out there, say that they're doing stuff to prevent that, to make this planet more habitable for an alien race. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying that I believe that, but it's possible. So therefore, if we're not carriers of anything that is objective to, or I would even say objective to the anti-theists of their goal, then maybe it would be a problem. And then maybe we should be replaced by AI and Terminators and such, which I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I see drones fly over here all the time. I've seen the 10x10s, the 4 tillers, the big ones, fly in formation. I've seen the little ones track planes. I mean, they do that. That's not me being crazy. They do. I'm not seeing that now. It's raining, but I mean, it is what it is. And I think you had a valid point with that. They kind of do view us as useless eaters.
Yes.
Press 1. Husky, you know I love you, brother, but sometimes I have no fucking idea what the hell you're talking about, man. And I know you're saying something good, but I just have. It's like I lose you, man, and I'm like, fuck. What am I thinking about now?
Husky,
I get off the rails, off the trails.
It's all good,
Husky,
man. It's all good.
I got a serious question. I got a serious question. Because your hair is kind of dark, so you don't look quite as old as him. But are you and Cherokee Survival Brothers?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I actually.
Yeah, where the fuck is Cherokee? Dang it.
I can't.
But I made up with them on Late Night with Dangerous, so I'm cool with Cherokee. I don't know.
I'm just asking because neither you and Cherokee both, man. I mean, I love both you guys, man. I like the shit out of y'all, but I can't understand a fucking thing either one of y'all are saying, man. Like I get confused as hell.
I can when he's sober, honestly. He's got good shit to say. Y'all know that because y'all known him for a while. But when he's sober, I can have cool ass conversations with him.
Who?
I'm trying to be sober.
Not Cherokee. I'm talking about Husky.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another subject. But I'm trying to be good.
Man, Cherokee knows some shit, man. That dude be doing.
Oh yeah, Cherokee.
You know some history and shit, man. He surprised the fuck out you.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I tell you what, when shit hits the fan, I'd love to have Cherokee on my team, man. No bullshit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not as a translator, but shit, still on my team though. He's still gonna be on my team. He's gonna be on my team. I'm gonna post it. Hey, I'm gonna let my other name in the StreamYard, but just to post a link in the private chat, tribe, just because I can't do it in your chat, which is fine. I ain't asking you for a wrench. Yeah,
Post-
just for you and Nisi to check out later. It's about the
Oh,
next
shit.
subject that I was going to talk
Man,
about.
how long you been back there, brother? I ain't know you were back there. It's
The recent volcanoes and stuff that's happened. There's a widespread of lightning for certain volcanoes and earthquakes that's been happening from New Zealand, Australia, the other stuff, kind of like War of the Worlds type stuff. And there's this lady that's reporting on it live or whatever. But it's a cool little link. It's like a 20-minute thing that y'all can check out whenever you feel like it.
What is
It goes.
Help.
No, but they did.
I'll put it in
had
the-
a thing where the energy weapons fired 477 miles in a storm, which is just happenstance, and that was from like I don't know, some base in like East Texas or Louisiana to West Texas. But then the 477-mile thing goes to Kiev to Moscow. And that's just some more conspiracy theory junk stuff. It's all conjecture. I'm just throwing it out there. Supposedly we've been testing that.
I have to
Sorry,
apologize to Fat Man. I have to apologize to Fat Man. I mean, I didn't even realize he was here to begin with to miss him when he left.
Yeah, well, you know, the NSA tried to fuck with me and take away my internet, but I prepped for that.
I'm fucking with you, Fat Man.
I can't believe I'm able to talk now. They
if you want to jump in there and grab that link and share it in the chat, if you want to jump in and grab that link out of the private chat and throw it in the chat so people can see what Ghetto's talking about.
Yeah, she's a fairly big channel. She got 100-some thousand subscribers, a lot of followers, but she basically just follows the map of the earthquakes and the volcanoes and just how they kind of been lining up, man. And that's again another thing that I've been paying attention to, because the West Coast is on the Ring of Fire, and the Ring of Fire has been on fire for a while, especially since 2020.
And that's another thing. That's another thing that makes me think about all this shit setting up for war and all this.
Yeah.
Because what does the government know and these scientists know that they ain't telling us?
There you go.
You know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
problem. What do they know that we don't? That is my worry. That is my problem. It's not Trump. It's not Biden. It's not anything else. It's what the hell do they know? Because look, if you got 8 billion people on the planet, right? Are you going to tell them that an asteroid is coming? Are you going to tell them that the Earth's going to blow up? Hell no. You're going to build some bunkers and do whatever. You know what I mean? There's something else. Sorry, Backwards. I know you was trying to talk.
I just wanted to say, bye to Yankee Watchdog, man. He's been around a minute. I just want to say bye. He said he's going to bed.
He's going
Later,
later,
Yankee.
Yankee. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, Yankee.
Anyway, y'all go ahead.
No, that's all I was going to say.
Well, y'all were in the middle of the world's going to end and doom and gloom and destruction.
We all going to die one day, man.
Despair
I think humanity,
and agony on me. Whoa!
As a parent, I'm just worried about what I'm going to leave my kids. That's it. That's my black pill. That's it. What can I do to help prevent them from the same slavery that I've known my whole life?
Who's been around long enough to know what I just sang?
Sing it again.
Well,
if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Oh, gloom, despair, and agony on me.
You see that, Just Josh?
No.
On the screen. On the screen.
Wow.
Yeah, they did that yesterday, though.
Yeah,
man, things are happening rapidly.
And supposedly some amphibious units are loaded.
Pentagon just did a briefing just last night or just this morning.
Yeah, it's gonna go down, man.
I've been trying to keep up on that shit, man, but every time I ask the question, they talk around it and don't want to fucking say nothing.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, man, it's coming.
Uh-huh.
It's there. It's there. Why
what really trips me out, Josh, back in like the 1500s, 1600s, you would get burned at a stake for even looking at a black mirror. Just saying.
Yeah. That tells me that Yeah, that just tells me that's a gauge that shows me how far we've gone. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah, but if you turn that shit around, look back in time of Rome, where a black man and a
Maybe.
white
You want to turn
man
your camera off?
were all together.
Yeah,
There was no racism back then. So how far backwards did we actually go?
gotcha. But the Black Mirror, we can't even live without it right now.
Nope. We're dependent on it.
No, but I mean, Nat Turner turned on his because he was not treated fairly in his situation, and
Mhm.
he actually overthrew a large portion of Eastern Virginia and killed
Sure.
his master.
Get your boy.
Hey, Von Eric, man. Von Eric, you
Just
should
a,
come
just a
up here,
little
man.
black history for
Oh,
February.
yeah,
Your
no.
brother right
Little
there.
Nat Turner there.
Yeah, we were talking about
I
the
do
Black
not
Mirror,
condone
not black men. Black
any of
Mirror.
that.
Look, man.
It's just a little
Yeah,
tidbit
Black
of
Mirror.
history.
He over there scared of the BBC. Like, man, I've been hit by one of them. You ain't worried about that shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Jail, man. That's some bullshit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell is this shit? Uh-oh.
In the
We're in
house.
trouble now. Oh, you
Shit,
motherfuckers about to get in
Shit.
trouble.
We gotta be
She
good
just,
now.
she's just scooping. She's just scooping from the private
Oh,
chat,
you know
man,
what? I
trying to
may
get
have
that
to.
link.
It's because she wasn't in here before. You're gonna have to probably send it to her tribe, or I can jump back in there. It's not gonna. She's not gonna be able to see it.
Oh well, fuck that damn link then. God damn.
Yeah.
Look, Nisi, stay right there. I'll jump right back in because I'm right on my phone. I still got the link.
Jeez.
Yeah. Hey, man, I had a question, right? I was just thinking to myself while I was driving. It's just WRL shift stuff, man. But look, hey, if the scenario is if you went to sleep, right, and you woke up in the morning and there was no power, no TV, no alarm clock, your cell phone didn't turn on, your car wouldn't start. You know what I'm saying? You go outside the house and everybody else's car is still in the driveway. Nobody's going anywhere. No power, no nothing. EMP, I guess, something like that. I mean, how many of you guys would be pissed that you can't go out and get the last little things that you thought you needed? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you be like, I'm straight. I don't give a fuck. I'm straight. Or how many people would be pissed like, damn, I should have went to Academy and bought a little bit more freedom seeds, or I should have went, you know what I mean, and topped off this or topped off that. Like legit. No
We've
car.
been
To be
cutting down
honest, if
trees
that
and
ever
poles,
happened,
blocking roads. I mean, we're shutting this area down.
I mean,
We
you're
only
gonna
got
have cars
5
in the
roads
street.
in, 5 roads out. I
You're
mean,
already gonna have
it's
cars
easy
in
up
the
here.
street that just aren't
Out in
going anywhere.
paradise.
Yeah.
Josh, in that scenario, man, I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, fuck this shit. I'm going back to bed.
I
And
think
that's what I'm
so.
gonna do. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yeah, I think so. But as a prepper, would you know what I'm saying?
As a human being, honestly, not even just a prepper, I think our need for more is
Yeah.
never going to be done. It's never going to be done. We're honestly never going to be ready. Even if you train yourself for war, once you're in war, you're still worried about the war. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can never train yourself to deal with those types of situations.
I think I'm all right though, man.
I mean,
Well, look, what
in
about,
reality,
you
we
like,
could
no,
be all
that
right,
dude's
Josh.
cool.
That's
Y'all
not
are
what I'm
cool.
meaning. I'm
I'm
just
not
saying
giving y'all
we always
credit.
got a hunger for something else.
Y'all can roll
Yeah,
up.
You
right.
know what I mean? Or something more.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
a pass.
That's all. Thank you, Nisi.
Somebody said something about a pass.
How everybody doing, man? Nice to meet
What's
everybody.
up, Von Eric?
No, it will be.
What's
I
up,
think
Von
it will
Eric?
be closed neighborhood.
Vaughn, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
What up, man?
Yeah, mute him now because he'll take over your whole show. We already know that. He done took over my live once.
Just y'all.
Yes, sir.
Just to answer your question.
Yes.
I'm going in and I'm gonna pat the body armor and I'm gonna pat that freedom seed spreader and them freedom seeds I got and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna smile and say, "Let's fucking do this.
Let's do it." Yeah. All right.
Let's fucking do it."
Yeah.
Let's dance.
Yeah, man. Nothing else
So,
you need to go get.
so
Appreciate you, Mrs. Plummer. Sorry, y'all. Appreciate you, Mrs. Plummer. She's a
What up,
Say,
Plumber in the
badass mod and a
house?
badass friend.
say
Love
your
you.
good
You
night,
have a
Miss
whiskey,
great
Plumber.
night.
Yeah,
Thank
Plumber's
you.
a tight.
Night, Mr. Prep and Plumber.
say you're my whiskey sister.
I think
Yeah.
if everything goes out like you're saying, Josh, the first thing will come to my mind is to protect my family. Because if everything go out, people's going to start trying to, the crime is going to go up. Their mentality is going to be taken a certain way.
Yeah.
So the first thing I would do is, protect my family, call some friends, and do something, and get together. Because if everything goes out like you said,
Oh, you got a way to call him? You got a way to call him?
yeah, I get that telephone.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Roots. Come on, Roots. We got to talk Virginia Roots into coming
We
up.
got Virginia Roots over in hell.
Roots.
he ain't coming up here. He's
Hey,
a
God,
dude tonight.
I gotta dip out, man. Cause look, I'm in Texas and there ain't no ice. There ain't none of that shit right now. So I'm gonna have to go to work in the morning.
It's late.
Up
It's
here,
late.
man.
Like
I'm out of here, man. Fuck that.
I might really have to go to work, man. There ain't shit out there. It's just wet and cold.
it's late. It's slating like a motherfucker here, Josh.
Man,
Probably going to kick in.
bro,
Well, I don't know. You in Texas.
yeah. I got like 6
Fuck where
hours.
you are, man.
That's what a sick day's for, man.
Oh no,
Nah.
you about to get it. You about to get it, bro.
You can't work on 2
Oh, really?
hours of sleep.
Look at your weather.
Give it
map,
another
bro.
30 minutes. Give it another 30 minutes.
Look at your weather map, bro. You about to get it.
All right, man.
It's dipping. It's dipping down damn near to I mean like
All right.
way down in Texas. Like seriously.
Okay, because there ain't shit out there right now. It's just wet.
Yeah,
Cold.
it's dipping hard on you, on y'all.
Peer
All right.
pressure works really well on you, doesn't it?
No, yeah, I'm gonna have to come. Like, I'm sorry, I can't make it out to your house. Like, I'm like, there's no ice. It's just water. I can't make it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but my buddies up on PrepperTribe stream. Here's a link for it, by the way. But they kept me up all night, man. I
Yeah.
just couldn't say no.
Right. Yeah.
They had more important things to do.
Yeah. Can't get out
Is
my
that a
house.
place?
If I'm
Is that
able
a
to
place
get
where
there, I
normally gets
will.
ice and stuff? The weather that you're getting?
No,
Is
hell
that
no.
not normal? Huh?
Man, it was 74 degrees yesterday. Nah.
Not one place that I've talked to is saying anything about the normal weather.
Yeah.
Like just everything is just so uncommon and it happened fast too. You know what I mean? Like think about it when we were kids, guys. I mean, I know some of y'all are a little bit older than me, but think about the '90s and stuff. What did they prep us for? Because that was if you ask me, and it's only in my
$80
life,
lead ounce.
that was the best time in American history. You didn't have like a bulk racial stride. You know what I mean? You didn't have. There wasn't no entities after. There was no war. There was no nothing. That's the '80s, right? And then you go into the '90s. Then once the late '90s came in, that's when they started pushing, the LGBT, all these pride things,
That was the
and
crack
all this,
epidemic.
Well, yeah, no, I agree on that one. 100% agree. 100% agree. But my point is, it wasn't an agenda that everybody could see. You know what I mean? Like, it was still your choice to go over there and get that vial of crack. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it still was. I know what they was doing to the ghettos. I get that. But I'm just saying, as a whole, the United States was actually good.
Yeah.
We were coming together. We were doing things. But then they started the Earth Day. I don't know if any of y'all remember that, but the Earth Day was just pumped. 2020, it's going to be bad. 2020, it's going to be bad. And they just drilled it. I remember it from 5th grade all the way on, man. 2020. And this is 30 years ago.
Yeah.
No,
Y2K. Yeah.
Right?
All I know is they've been lying to us. I remember watching the Jetsons. We're supposed to be in our spaceship
But have
cars.
they been lying, though? Think about it, though. Have they been lying, or have they been
Could be.
telling us the truth in increments?
Well, I don't
And
have
we
no
just-
spaceship cars, so
Yeah, you ain't got enough money, though. Guarantee you'll find one. They got cars that'll drive on the freaking water and in the sky. The Japanese already got the
Yeah.
flying cars.
Yeah, must be
Look,
flying around.
On a screen
Elon
that
don't
freaking
play.
Jetson
He
was
even
using
tweets
to get
about
into his
some
house.
jank.
So you said I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, Ghetto. You saying that it was more freedom in the 80s and the 90s than it is now, or they were setting things up in the 80s and the 90s to where we are?
I think that was the only time this country has seen freedom across all races and genders. That was the only free time that I can think of. Anybody else got an idea of a time frame that I can think of that we were all good in a sense? You know what I mean? The better than what we have in any other time, right? And I think that we were primed at that point. I think they felt intimidated or whatever, so they needed to start pushing. Conveniently enough, that was when all the major movies came out that was predicting all that we're going through as well. You know what I mean? So maybe we were good by design.
Is that when Philos came out? Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
You said Philos?
That's when everything got fucked
Philos.
up. Yeah, the tennis
Philos.
shoes.
Yeah.
That's when all the rappers wanted to be gangsters. You couldn't even look at another, you couldn't even look at another dude with him like being like, what the hell are you looking at? Like, nah.
Yeah, by design. All of it's by
No, but we
design.
did
man.
have good skate parks and arcades where they could do like BMX arcade stuff. It was,
What you
it was
saying?
pretty tight from Virginia to South Carolina at least.
But most importantly, though, there was no racial strife. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
there
none
really
at
wasn't.
all.
We were born with each other.
I mean, I didn't.
They got
I
scared. They got worried.
I think that
I was
depends on where.
trading GI Joes with
You could talk over
my
him, Von.
bros.
No,
I didn't see none.
I think that depends on where you live and stuff like that, because you still had recession back then. You still had racial drive back then.
Yeah, but they were small pockets compared to just a decade before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say I could see your point there. It wasn't, but I also think it wasn't out there as it is now, because we got the internet, you got the phones and stuff like that. It wasn't out there. So when you say small pockets, that's just because the way the media put it out there. But it was
no, you're right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of it was still racial tension going on. Like I said, it was still a recession. Now it depends on where you live. Like up New York, like you said, they didn't have a lot of racial tension because New York is a melting pot, so you have a lot of people living stuff like that.
Yeah, in the bigger cities,
Right.
But wasn't it even in those pockets that I was trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Even in those pockets, 10 years before that, it was way worse because they was lynching folks 10 years before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it got better. Was my point.
Kind of controlled.
The point of what I was saying though was,
so I mean, and we
no agenda when it came to race.
Eyebrows. I mean, no one cared. It was like the
I
Somalis
said the 80s.
control it.
Well,
the 80s.
I would pretty.
Oh, the
80s. I think the 80s.
Back.
The 80s. I would say that if I was to say one, I would say the 70s, because you had psychedelic drugs, you had all that freedom going on. That mentality was different in the 70s. Everybody was, getting high together. It was
everybody.
Yeah, Wolf knows what's up.
In the 70s, you had Woodstock, where you had all people coming together and stuff like that, undressing and things like that. So in the 70s, it was more. Then in the 80s, things got intentions and stuff like that.
What we can basically say is the last great generation in America was us Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Generation.
Bro, I saw a video.
But the span of time, sorry, Josh, I'm just saying the span of time of our country, name one other time that was as free as it was in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's basically was my point. You know what I mean? Because the women had their rights, black folk had their rights, all these people had their actual rights, or whatever we perceive as our rights. We were actually doing all right, is my point.
Bro, this could be kind of a little off topic, right? But there's a video on YouTube. If you ever see it, you probably saw it. But it was these kids running around with like a big ass like VHS camcorder, and they went into a 7-Eleven at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where they were at, but they were just asking people in a 7-Eleven questions. I remember because they had Slurpee at the Slurpee machine, and people were just coming in like, you know what I'm saying, like partying, white, black, Indian, and they were all fucked up. And they would ask them a question like, "What are you guys doing tonight?" And they would turn around and talk to them and be like, "We're doing this, we're doing that. What are you doing?" But it wasn't none of this shit like we got now. We're
It
like,
was like a utopic world.
yes,
No matter how hungry, no matter how many problems there was back then,
yeah,
growing up, however, it was still, as I look back on it, it was still a utopic world.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I could still go wherever the hell I want, whether I was strapped or not. That's
Everybody
my
was cool.
choice. But it was still, you know what I mean? Like it was still cool.
I don't think it was utopic. I think we were doing what we wanted and had ultimate freedom probably in the late 1600s would be my answer to your question. But that might be the last time we all felt a pride and a freedom here is in that 80s and that, but that doesn't mean it was the best time. It means that's where we can hone it in.
It's like family.
But it still depends on where you live, though.
Yeah.
Because you can't. It's like when we saying that, it's like you're making a blanket statement. Like what Ghetto said, people can go somewhere. Nah, there's places in here, like in Baltimore, you ain't going out a lot of places outside of Baltimore.
I didn't go anywhere outside my hood.
This was in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You're not going, even in Baltimore, you're not going over East person living the east side ain't going over the west.
Y'all
and vice versa. Yeah, so it depends on where you live, you know what I'm saying, as far as what you think it was a free time.
Yeah, I mean, they had turf dealers. Like if you're a tourist, you go and they would have people that, I mean, it was a set thing. I don't know that it's not different now.
Well, I mean, essentially, we got kind of sidetracked on the subject. The point that I was making was, to me, it makes sense that they was trying to set something up for right now. Back then, in those times, I was just making a general statement. I understand that because hey, like Corn Pop is right. Honestly, I mean, besides in the 20s and 30s or however. I don't know what it would have been like to be a Mexican or a black dude as a teenager. I don't think that was their best years. But, you know what I mean? But other than that, just as a whole, as America, I think we were doing all right. But I think we were primed for the programming is my point. It all leads back up to 2020, 2012, whatever.
Yeah, to your point as far as the things that they did.
That's what I meant. Like, that's when the pride...
See your point, and I think the things that they did back then and bring it up to now, it's going to be. That's why you see they got certain things they implemented, like you got the CRT and things like that. They implemented, and they know they able to do it because what they set up back then, back in the day, they know how people's emotions are
exactly. Yeah.
So they know what people is going to do because what they did back then.
Yeah.
So they set up
even more so because they can profile us through all of our like right now what we're talking about. They profile everything we do.
Right.
I mean, so it's even more so.
Right.
Yeah. And so now we have the cell phones. So you're isolating people within a group of people. Everybody's into their. When you can talk to a person, you'll text them. You know what I mean? You're walking down the street with your friends, and everybody's head is in their cell phone. Yeah, it's all part of the divide and conquer deal, the isolation and point them in a direction you want them to go into. Yeah.
Right. And then you tracking that, like you said, there's a cell phone. You tracking at every move, at every website they go to, every app they use, because that shows you the personality. So if they tracking everybody in one demographic area, they know what most of those people is going to do just by tracking them on their phone or the internet, that computer or whatever.
Yeah. Von Erich.
Yeah.
World War III or what? World War III and
I don't know. I said don't take the hate bait.
I think as far as over, probably over there, I think that Russia's going to go win. The U.S. is just going to protect their interests. Okay. Just like when U.S. went into Iraq, you had the French, you had Poland, you had all those other countries that went in and got a piece of the pie.
Mhm.
I think it may do so the same thing over there. I think, you know, that Biden just putting up things just for a show, but they are going to protect the interests that they have over there. They might get some land and stuff like that over there.
So Vaughn, no World War III.
No, I don't think it's going to be. Not yet. No.
All
I
right.
don't think so.
When? Ballpark. Just a guess.
I
Decade?
think, to me, I think it'll probably come after they do what they want to do with the U.S.
A decade?
Could. It depends on what they do as far as to finish what they want to do here. Because remember, if anybody remember, I was talking to my mom years ago. I said, Mom, when the Chinese went over to Germany and Christian that statue of Karl Marx, they was letting people know that they get ready to implement a communist socialist system. Just like the US, you know, brought democracy everywhere, and a lot of countries pick up democracy. When they went over to Germany, and we know Germany is a socialist, was the guy who's the president of China went to a communist all the way up to when he was in grade school, all the way up to college. Then you got Israel works as a socialist system. So you got Hungary just changed their laws, and I think right there it's just going to be a wave. That's why you see a lot of social systems is being implemented in the U.S.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Press one.
Press one.
What's up, Miss Roots?
Nothing, yo. I'm thoughtfully listening.
Man,
It's
I
the
don't know.
Lunar New Year, Roots. It's the Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year.
Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad.
I want my little red envelope.
Right?
Oh yeah? I want one too.
Hell
Man,
yeah, with some ducats in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here listening to all this shit, and I'm starting to get beat down a little bit, man. I need a beat, man. I need a beat.
What? You need a beat?
I'm going to check on the ice. I'll be right back.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's coming, Josh. It's
I'm going
coming.
to see right now.
It's our whole ground is covered here.
That's what I'm going to see right now.
Hurry up, Josh.
Well, I mean, I'm covered here too, Bree. It's just a matter of time.
Come on, bust it out, Virginia. I know you got a rap.
I was enjoying the mumble rap.
No, I might follow up. Bring it.
All right, everybody, listen to Husky.
Y'all know what time it is.
Hell yeah.
All right, Husky, it's all yours, brother. It's all yours.
Okay,
that mumble rap.
I was wanting Virginia to start that shit, and I was gonna lead in with a follow through.
Oh shit. Oh
Hey.
shit.
Damn,
It's good to see you, by the way, Husky. It's been a while. It's good to see you.
I know it's good to see you. That's right. You started up. You get me primed up. Give me some lyrics. give me like a 5-beat drop or even a 3-beat, and then I'll roll.
Oh shit.
Oh, I can't possibly. I'm not
So-
a mumble rapper.
Violets are red, you know what I mean? Do something like that, Virginia.
Oh, that's a good classic. What is the future going to write?
What
History.
future? You got a right to write. Nobody's got a right to write us. No, nothing. We know
All
what
right, but history is right now.
That's right. History's written now by the people that believe what they want to believe. Who's gonna deceive if we don't want to believe? No.
Oh, no, Chris.
Bars, baby.
Yeah.
Bars.
Man, backwoods can rap better than this, homie.
I ain't trying to steer. I've been drinking a little bit, so I'm gonna be clear. I want freedom. Y'all keep it clear with your 18 wheels to roll over the turd. You don't know how to mandate a turd.
Word.
It ain't nothing.
What the fuck?
It's quite simple.
Fucking Eminem ain't got
Really,
shit on
when you
Husky.
think about it.
What?
All we want to be is left alone, not mandated. Keep it in created.
After hearing that, I'm never smoking again. I got hold of some wild. Man, they must have put some shrooms up in my shit. Damn.
Husky, that was awesome. Legit.
That was dope. That was
Yeah.
The
dope.
fact you tried, hey, the fact you tried. Shit,
Well, I
more power to you,
tried. It
man.
was a little. It was kind of off base and freestyle.
Right.
I didn't have no drums.
I can dig it.
You know what would have made better is if you put your skinny jeans on, though.
Niecy got you, Husky.
Ain't got
Niecy
no-
got you.
That's for
Put your
the,
beard in a man bun. Just saying, you know.
Shit, I ain't gonna put my beard in a man bun.
Oh, come on. You
Better
know
be
you do
some
that every
fly-
morning.
I don't even think I would for like the flyest honey. No, that ain't gonna get that money.
Now he rhymes. Like, what the fuck? What was it?
That's what it's all about,
Backwards.
man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all love, man. We get a
Yeah,
little
just freestyle
frustrated
for
with each
freedom.
other and shit sometimes, but man, we all good peoples. Well,
Oh,
most of them.
please. And we
I
can
think
have
what-
a debate, but I think that's what it's all about. I mean, I don't want no one to have the same opinion as me. That's just silly. I mean, I think the fact that we can even talk about this and be this is pretty cool. And you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm the fool.
Nah, you're right, man. You're right. It is cool.
Hey, hey, Ghetto, did you earlier? Do you believe that God is or man is destroying the world, or God is destroying the world, and man not telling us?
Unfortunately,
Going
in
deep.
this chess game, I honestly think that it's predetermined. I think God already knows the ruler, or already knows the winner. Devil already knows the winner. They're doing what they can, or he's doing, or she's doing what they can to win over the souls of the people. I think it's the same game that's been replaying over and over and over throughout each society. If that makes sense. So you look at, what is the first one in Virginia? The Sumerians, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you look, so if you look at the Sumerians to the
322.
Romans to the all the way through time, I think they went through the same exact stuff that we're going through right now. I'm thinking identical.
Oh, okay.
If everything's made on Earth, right? We ain't never been to another planet, so we could say these devices that we're on right now. I mean, theoretically, they could have been 1,000 years ago too. They could have had the internet. They could have had Black Mirrors. They could have had this whole society set up, and we wouldn't know nothing about it because they buried it all, figuratively and literally.
You ever think about how the Bible says that we are fighting principalities? This is a war of principalities. And you think about our country is named the United States, and what if it's states of mind? As opposed to physical boundaries. So we need that united state of mind, and to be able to have and express pride in our nation and continent, and work against those principalities that are against freedom.
Holy crap!
That's,
You just
that's
gave me
true,
epiphany.
Yeah.
That was
that's
because
very,
that would make sense as to why they would want to distract our minds so freaking much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that's what they're attacking. I mean, think about it, guys. Are you starving right
We
now,
are the
tribe?
catalyst.
Is you hungry?
Nope.
You gotta sit in a food line anywhere else other in the world. They're standing in food lines right now. They're getting like bags of rice each motherfucking week.
Yeah.
We're not. There's a reason we're not. My point is, they're making us so scared of living like that they're keeping us in chaos. And by being in chaos, we're not united, like Virginia was saying. We're not united together. We're too busy fighting over this or that or that. They're keeping us in chaos.
What if we're scaring ourselves? And
that's
really
exactly. That's exactly how I feel. That's why I said I like to think about.
Back to there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I mean,
we also know there's something on the horizon, no matter what. I mean, we can see it happening.
Preaching fear, but his brain's got displaced.
Not anybody else. I seen it happening when I was a very young man, just by how the system was created. Period. Just by the environments you're in.
What if the government is really out for our best interests and they really love us and they're trying to save us and trying to help us, and we're just completely going against them and shitting all over them, and they're like, "Why? We love you."
Look how bad he was puckering up his butt trying to say that, because this motherfucker was born in the system. So there ain't no. Now look. Now look, if Just Josh or Backwoods would have said that, I might have believed it. But you already knew since you was a kid that the system is fucked up.
Yes,
that's
sir.
why.
Yes, sir.
But I ain't took that as yet.
I'm waiting for the chat to go the fuck off. You stupid motherfucking child. I knew you was a fake ass motherfucker.
You lost 10,000 subscribers, man. You just gotta start back at zero.
I swear.
Negatives.
Yeah, you got negative subs now, man. First ever on YouTube.
Look at Monique King.
Look, even the Canadian talking shit.
Why?
No doubt, no doubt.
Yo, that shit is coming down now. Sleet, ice, yeah, it's coming down. No work.
Partying now. He excited now.
No work. Yeah.
Man, that was a good subject you brought up, Virginia. That's real interesting.
Hey man, I'm just gonna tell you real quick. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. I'm just gonna tell y'all real quick. Y'all can laugh and joke when it comes to tribe. Nisi, I'm talking to you too. Y'all start dogging my boy out, man. I'm just saying. Coming with them dukes up, man. Don't nobody dog my boy Tribe out, man. They tried to dog Native out the other night, man. I ain't putting up with that shit.
What?
I thought he was talking about Biden again.
They went at Native Backwoods.
Remember on your live stream.
Shit, I don't remember.
No, Native's cool. What was someone fuck with Native?
No, all of them was. Now they're trying to go after you, Tribe, man. I ain't putting up with that bullshit, man. Y'all better go fuck yourselves, man. Y'all try to fuck with my boy Tribe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing that bullshit. While I'm eating a motherfucking snacky cake, I ain't gonna play that bullshit. Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
That's one.
Just saying.
Husky, I think he needs he likes to hug. He needs a hug. Husky,
what?
Come on. Get y'all's beard tangled up together. He needs a hug.
I got threes back. What the fuck y'all say? I'm just
trying
to
do
get
it from the
glow
back.
down.
He might like that too.
I'll light my beard on fire again. What the fuck?
Please tell me you got some clips of all the people he wanted to hug on the last live stream, Tribe. I mean, I've been watching your little videos, man. I mean, he was trying to hug everybody and just go.
You did get into some love motion that night.
Oh, wow.
You just mad because I ain't love on you, ghetto. Fuck you.
That's perfectly fine with me, man. I already told you.
Husky. I bet you won't set your beard on fire again. I want to see that shit. Come on.
I'd like to see it.
Do it. I bet you won't.
Come on, man. Do it, Husky.
You scared?
Tribe will get everybody to put a 1 in chat if you light it on fire, man.
Press 1.
Damn, I'm already talking. I can't take no bigger hits than what y'all know.
No, fuck that. You said you was gonna light your beard on fire again, man. I want to see that shit.
Well, hell.
I want you to light your beard on fire and get up and dance around and sing Billie Jean.
What the fuck Billie Jean got to do?
Billie Jean. It's not my lover.
Michael Jackson. Nah.
I could moonwalk, but I don't think that's appropriate.
I gotta give it up to Michael Jackson though, man. He brought black and white together. You know.
What?
Yeah,
Literally.
Think
No,
about
he
it.
did.
Think
He
about
did.
it.
he sure did. Yeah, he sure did.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker was so.
Michael
That
Jackson.
motherfucker had so much money he could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, Michael Jackson
And,
was trying to give great
man, he
Kool-Aid
beat
to
the fuck
kids.
out of
I
that
don't wanna hear
car.
about Fuck Michael Jackson.
Apparently
No,
not,
he
bro.
beat the fuck out of that car, man. I mean, that shit was kind of gay, but it was kind of cool.
Man, I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. Huge Michael Jackson
See
fan.
that? I can see that.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Hey, motherfucker can sing.
And dance.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
He did change things, man. If you really think about it, that motherfucker
oh
changed
yeah,
things, man.
no. Because he was a victim of the system, and he knew it. And I think he was like, I don't know what any of us would do, but I think he tried to show the system what it was for what it was in any way that he could. I mean, you know, he was part of Hollywood. He was part of the system, and you know, he had his faults. Everyone does. I'm not
Michael
like.
Jackson.
Can you name one
Harder.
thing that he did though? Confused at that one. What was one thing that he did to show us the system was bad?
Well,
Michael
I mean,
Jackson.
if you look at his videos,
Y'all think he messed with those kids, man?
yeah,
100%.
I definitely do.
100%.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, no, I think he had his thing, but his thing was separate from Hollywood's thing, and that's what was the conundrum.
Y'all think
'Cause
Bill
he had his
Cosby
own
messed with
little-
them girls, man?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
Nope.
No comment.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
I don't think he did.
I think all them motherfuckers are.
Well, you said mess with.
Oh yeah, they always no, they groomed him
When you
as
say
a young boy.
When you said mess with the girls, are you talking about the way the media portrays it, or did he have some type of relationship with them?
You know the bad.
Oh, he
stuff,
had
man.
some type of
Bad
relationship with them.
I don't want to say words and shit that'll trigger the Google mods and whatnot, but
What they say about him, was it true, Vaughn? I think is basically what Tribe was saying.
No, I think that they got rid of him because he was a threat to exposing their narrative, kind of like an Epstein, but different. Because I mean, he did his own thing. I don't know what he did, but
Talking
he
about
wasn't
Jackson
allowed
or
to do it
Cosby?
no more.
Oh.
And he had more money than all of us put together. I mean, that he was doing a good job, and he was a cool motherfucker, really. I mean, I can't say all his actions. I'm
Who
not
though?
condoning his
Jackson or
actions.
you talking about Michael Jackson or Cosby?
Yeah, I'm not saying everything he did.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
saying
confused,
he was
man.
the devil fighting the devil.
I love
That
open
was the
panels,
devil
huh, Prepper?
you know,
Or
fighting
huh,
the devil
Tribe?
you don't know.
I swear, man. I swear.
I think he was trying to expose them before we're kind of exposing them just in our dialogue.
Yeah, but the question was what did he do to expose any of them other than help join in? Because that's all I seen.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Nah,
who the fuck
some of
you're
his
talking about.
videos, like what was that?
I think
Y'all think R. Kelly's guilty?
Oh, come on, man. You know that ain't even a question.
I'm gonna piss
He was
on
on
you.
video. Yeah, that's no.
You seen the video?
Yeah, man, that's some foul ass shit, man. Yeah, dude was foul.
I ain't
Dude,
see the video, man.
dude shouldn't even be alive, homie. Like on the real, dude shouldn't even be
Nah,
alive
I'm
right now.
listening in you boys.
And
If
it wasn't
anyone
just
can
that video
find
neither. There's other stuff out there
complete
that dude is
album of
just
them,
foul.
I will pay. I want a complete album of in you boys.
I don't think he should be the only one in jail though, because the father, brother to him, the mother could be in there. That savior that was right percent that he helped should be
Yeah.
there. All of
Oh
them,
yeah.
just him. All of them should be in there. A lot of
Yeah.
them on the documentary. All of them
No.
should be in there. But they
That's it.
regulatory.
Yeah. The system as a whole. I mean, shit. He was. Yeah, dude was all bad.
Hollywood, man. Hollywood. Music
Yep.
or acting or whatever, man. It's a whole damn culture. It's a whole damn culture, and it's right there in front of our eyes. So many people have been busted and caught and everything, and yet they still got their little clique.
Just
Yeah.
like
No.
Able to get away with it.
Magic wands used to be made of holly.
Yep.
And the thing about it, the
Yep,
same
that's
state
true.
they convicted Bill Cosby is the same state all those priests was messing with those little, and none of the priests went to jail.
Oh, but that goes back to the Catholics, but it goes back further than that.
Yeah, they all need to be in jail. How you going to change the lobby, the legislation, so you can't get convicted? The insurance company let that same state insurance company lobby so the priests wouldn't get convicted. That's crazy. So all those people, they should be in jail. I don't care if they're 100 years old. They should be in jail.
It's kind of fucked up because you know damn well all the real bigwigs, the real money in Hollywood are using the Bill Cosbys and the R. Kellys and the Michael Jacksons and all these people to take all the heat.
Yeah.
When they probably doing 10 times worse. They got the real money.
Oh,
They can hide
20 times.
everything.
Yeah. Especially if they could lobby the legislation so they wouldn't get convicted. That
Yeah.
right there telling you they getting away with it. Then the guy who's in charge said, "Oh, well, they wasn't penetrated." What? Come on, man. That's crazy. But R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all of them, like you said, they in the media, but you don't see those priests in the media every 24/7. And that's the reason why we divided this country as we are.
Yep.
Now you got Pimp Francis, endorsing stuff. I mean, it's very oxymoronic.
I don't think Bill Cosby. Look, you can't have a man running around like that doing those things and people not know. And then 40 years later, 100 motherfuckers gonna come out saying he did these things. It's like at least some of y'all had to know what this man was doing if he was doing those things. Why the fuck did you put yourself in them situations? Y'all motherfuckers wanted to get high. Y'all wanted to lay down with somebody rich, and then all y'all wanted to gang up because they probably seen money. Oh shit, if we can get him convicted, we can get all kinds of cash. This dude's a billionaire. He almost taking over CBS. I mean, it's a crock of shit, man. The Bill Cosby thing rubs me the wrong fucking way. And I think it was another way. Hold up, Husky. I think it was another way to kill. And I'm not trying to bring race into it, but I think it was another way for white Hollywood to kill black Hollywood. Because you look at Bill Cosby, man, that motherfucker went his show, his cartoons back in the days, everything was the most purest you could have, man. He was, a doctor on TV, raised his family right, and we all know the media and the government, they always trying to push black people in a bad light. And yet here's this dude that put just a beautiful look on black folks. And what do? Turn around and destroy his ass. You know what I'm saying? You're going to tell me that shit ain't set up? That shit ain't on purpose? Come on, man.
Very set up.
Yeah. You can look at Tupac's life and see the same exact thing. Dude was a poet. Dude was doing the right thing for the people. You see him not even 2 to 3 years later after doing those movies and stuff like that, and you could tell just in his eyes it was a whole different person.
Well,
they do something.
Just on the Bill Cosby thing, if you read the transcript, because they got the transcript that you can read it publicly. So all those women, they ain't even had sex with him. Some of those women said, and if you look at the law, it depends on how the interpretation of the law is. Some of those women they said they was at a party. Bill Cosby rubbed my hand the wrong way. That's when they had, so they want money out of that. They said when we was in a place, Bill Cosby walked past me and he rubbed against my back. Oh, so that could be looked at as a rape allegation. Look at Anita Hill. Look at what she was saying about Judge John Thomas. He said, "Oh, we was good friends." He was talking about looking at porn movies. That I took that wrong. I took that in the way he was trying to get at me. I thought I was uncomfortable. That's the same thing that was in Bill Cosby case. Most of those women he didn't even have sex with. Some of those women, when they went to court, they said, "Oh, I was here," and they proved Bill Cosby was out the country. But the media say certain things and make you think one way. He had sex with all these women. No, he didn't.
Yeah, if we're not going to believe the media for this and not going to believe the media for that, we can't pick and choose, man. Like we can't just because we want to trust something that the media says, give that a pass and say, okay, yeah, well, the media is right about this, but they're wrong about everything else. Like you can't trust them motherfuckers, man. None of them.
Yeah.
And that's my thought process towards Trump, just so y'all know. If they're bad enough to do one thing, I'm not looking at the good things. Not to start a Trump conversation, but that's how I look at it.
But I do think that there was probably there's a lot of females that get taken advantage of, especially when it comes to rich and money and power and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of these actresses, man, they get dogged out just trying to make their way and shit. And there needs to be a fix to it. But
So what would be the
couch?
But I mean, unfortunately, that is kind of like part of the system.
Fucking Virginia.
Like they go,
What did you say, Virginia?
Director. He's a producer. If I get friendly with him, maybe he'll help me out. I mean, you could produce it as innocent as that, but and then something falls, and I'm not saying that he's innocent or not, but I mean, people will latch on to any sort of power if they see an opportunity. I mean, that's just.
But the real question is why did they take Bill Cosby down if he did nothing wrong?
I'm not saying he didn't.
What was the purpose?
Wrong.
No, I'm just asking. Hold on.
I know one thing. I know one thing backwards.
What's that?
I don't know if it was CBS or NBC or something, but he was trying to have ownership of one of those big ass fucking whole TV channels. I don't know which one it was though, man, but he was like he had the money and he was working on it, like and just like Michael Jackson was trying to get Sony.
It was NBC.
NBC.
Mm-hmm. But it's another thing why they do it. It's the insurance company that a lot of those stars, a lot of companies pay for years, and when you have it built up, it's just like when Michael paid that $25 million, he didn't pay it; the insurance company did. When you notice, look at Bill Cosby. When the woman said she was suing, Bill Cosby said, if you get any money from our insurance company, because the insurance company can pay out without your consent. It's in the contract. So with Bill, if they believe that this case is going a certain way, they will pay out just so they can keep as much as they can. So when they wasn't actually, they was breaking Bill Cosby, they was actually going after the insurance company. But Bill Cosby said, if you get any money, I'm gonna come back and sue you. That's why they take it. It's just not Bill Cosby. There's a lot of actors and actresses and companies, the insurance company, and they can pay out without your consent. People been paying insurance for 30, 40, 50 years. All that money just built up. And that's why they
No, and that's what that whole insurance company, I think it's in Europe, is refusing to pay I don't know if I can say that, the VARs benefits, they're refusing to pay, and they're dropping. I think it's like over 30 million right now, and they're dropping it. They're saying they're not going to pay any reactions. That they be, that's just their play, and it's a European insurance company, so I'm not that sure. It's all circumstantial, but that's kind of the word on the street, and they're playing that game with the side effects.
Anybody else going live tonight, man? I know it's still early for some of y'all on the west side. Because I'm gonna kill it here. I'm gonna kill it here in a couple minutes, man. So if somebody else wants to go live, man, so we can let everybody in the chat know, just saying if somebody's gonna push one out.
Why are you trying to call me out,
I
bro?
done lit myself on fire.
Hey, this shit is coming down, man. Definitely no work tomorrow. Hell yeah.
That's why I went out there. I went out there a minute ago, man. Check it out. There's icicles hanging off the power lines here and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hope y'all don't lose power and shit.
Warmer here.
Shit,
I'm ready.
But now, Josh,
It hasn't been. It's been really cold.
Yes, sir.
a question: if
We're
they
in
was
a
gonna
warm wave.
actually gonna crack off, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they do it this week? Wouldn't they do it while the whole East, from what it looks like over here, the whole East is under ice and snow right now.
Yeah.
Essentially, half our country is pretty messed up by weather.
Oh yeah, no, they got this shit on the playbooks. It's ready to go. They're just gonna pull a plug on the grid. Boom. Everybody's gonna be done.
Oh wow.
It doesn't happen when strategically wise, like if it doesn't happen while these weather events are going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't that tell us that they're in for the really, really slow game?
Man, that's what I'm thinking though. Seriously, look.
I don't think it's that serious. This weather ain't
Not
serious enough to make something pop off just because
Yeah.
of this shit.
But seriously, man, look, seriously, WW3, I've always thought that it's just off top, just missiles flying, the Red Dawn, Chinese troops, hitting our soils. Nah, man. That's what I'm saying now. I'm seeing like 1 to 6 months where it's just grid down the planet.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah. They take ours
Because
down.
America's kind of fractured.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying on the last live. We're the only country that's multiracial. We got conservatives, Republicans.
Well, no, it's not
progressives.
multiracial. There's other countries, but
there are, but predominantly
we're a melting pot, man.
Yeah.
We're our own species. Our DNA is probably way different than somebody from Thailand or something. You know what I mean? Just in our DNA, it's probably way different.
So check it out. They hit our grid.
Guyana is a multiracial country.
Give me a second, Tribe. I'm gonna open one up at 12:30.
But I don't think that. That's not a problem.
10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes, y'all.
Yeah.
Guyana is
But see, my thing is, you take down any other country's grid, they're probably gonna come together. I mean, other than like religious differences, they're probably gonna come together. China, the people are gonna come together. But here, man, you're gonna have people look, Republicans, conservatives, liberals can't stand each other. You're gonna have any party that wants to just act up, they're gonna do it. The gangsters, the robbers, they're gonna do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Supremacist groups, they're gonna do their thing. On both sides. Everybody. And you let that go for 6 months. We've exhausted all of our pew-pews, almost all of them. We've exhausted our food. While the military's, they're doing their thing. They're going to war. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Nobody's that would be an ideal, but I have hope because I think people here see beyond that.
Hell
and,
no.
Know
Hell
that
no.
game.
Hell no.
No, well, I'm in a stronghold. So
Yeah.
I can be holier than thou or whatever. I can be wrong.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, if that would be the plan, is to divide and conquer within.
Yeah.
And let us implode.
No
and
nukes.
destroy
Yeah.
ourselves. But I think that there's enough sense and sensibility in these parts where that's not gonna fly. I mean, people
I'm listening.
will band together as a region
I'm not buying it.
and just to survive.
Bro, this is America. Look.
I think those thoughts of antiquated. I mean, everyone has bias.
Yeah.
I have bias, but I mean, I don't think it's so deep trodden anymore. I mean, there are certain groups of people that that are hell bent on destabilizing that.
Yeah, not even that. But look, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. Medications. It's simple as medications. My grandma needs her medications, and if she doesn't get it, she's gonna die tomorrow. They'll go and find somebody who probably needs those same medications, and they're gonna take them. Well, I'll cut a pill in half and give half to her and half. That ain't happening. They're gonna take the whole bottle in hopes they can keep her alive as long as they can. And that's something as simple as medication. We're not even talking about food. Water.
You got cut your YouTube there, Southern Fried.
So it'd be chaos in the street, basically.
Yes, sir.
Finishing.
You're echoing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got an echo though.
I got echo. Maybe it's just, maybe if I no. Any better?
That's better.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'll sit back here then.
Well, no.
You gotta turn off your YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
How's that better?
Check
Is
one,
that-
two. Check one, two.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Nope.
Two.
Hold on.
Echo.
But see, if we would have had that mumble rap.
Yo. Beat going right now.
Any better?
Nope.
All right. Later.
All right, man. Hey, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
All right, y'all. Y'all head on over to Ghettos, man. Hang out with him, man. He gonna do a live. He'll probably be on for like 27 hours or some shit. I know how he be doing.
I wanted to leave people with one thing. Seriously, there's this movie, and it come out in like 93 or something like that. If y'all ain't seen it, it's called Thursday. It's got Aaron Eckhart and Thomas Jane, and it's the most gangster fucking movie you'll ever watch in your life. And I'm telling you, dude, it is a badass movie. It's called Thursday. I'm y'all. Everybody's, a lot of people's gonna be off work tomorrow, ain't got shit to do. You want to watch a good movie? It's called Thursday, and it is a fucking gangster fucking movie, man.
Gotcha.
That's all I got.
That's what's up. I want to say I appreciate all the mods that helped me out tonight, all the people that showed up in the chat, all y'all that stayed in here with us the whole time, ones that only stayed for 5 minutes, man. I appreciate all y'all. Everybody that jumped up on the panel, man, I appreciate y'all. Well, we're going to catch y'all on the next one, man. We out here.
You, Tribe.
Night.
Hostess with the mostest.
Peace, y'all. Roll to the ghetto.
Later.
Peace.
All right.
Love y'all.